If you are listening to this, my name is Kylie. Welcome collection family. Remember, no spamming, no cursing, and please no sus comments. Remember to hit the like button and subscribe if you are new. Corvette. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream.
Like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me, but I'm old, yeah. Yeah. All this money on me. Yeah. Cash rules all around me. Yeah. All this money around me. Yeah. Cash rules all around me. Out of your luck, huh? I'm that go-to when she down to come through clutch, huh? Sit brown till I'm flush time. My drip, real plush, huh? Internet tea off a blue pill. Hand grip stack of the blue cheese. Turn that to a bag in a new crib. Nice big spot by the seaside. Never stressed on for a handout. Just ain't on, but I be on. Just ain't on, need to be right, yeah. Gold fronts to show the color of my soul. Cool you think you is, you got me in a mode. Where I'm from, we live and die by the code. Either that or sell your soul to get a roll. Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me, but I'm old, yeah. All this money on me. Yeah. Cash rules all around me. Yeah. All this money around me. Yeah. Cash rules all around me.
All right, everybody. Happy freaking Monday. We made it to another week. What's good, everybody? Welcome back. Hope everyone had an amazing little short weekend. But we are back. Another week. Second week of June. And we are here. What's good, everybody? How's everyone doing? Good morning. How did everyone's weekend go? Everyone have a good weekend? Everyone happy? What's good? Good morning. Samuel in the building, what's good? Jay Redhouse, what up, dude? Jay Redhouse a little early this morning. Cushy Souls, good morning. Who else? Paulo in the building, what up, Paulo? Future in the building, what's good? He in the building, cashews all around me. Facts, dude. Raider Alex, Shaka, good morning. Leo, Big Ron's Kicks, Tito Kicks in the building, what's good? Nolan, what's going on, Raph Collection fam? What up, Nolan? Trust Wallace, what up, man? Dougie. Too short for a break for me. I need a vacation, Dougie says. When does NFL start? Paulo says. Oh, man. Francisco, what up, man? Good morning. Shane says, did too much this weekend. You did too much, man. Listen, I feel like the weekend was short, bro. Super short. J Bays, what up, dude? Bluebird in the building, what's good? Good morning. Too Legit in the building, what's good? Jinx, Scene Lover, Snowbird, what's good? Mr. 843, Bo Dominican York. Good morning, Kemp. What up, Kemp? It's been a while, Kemp. What up? How are you? Chris Troutman in the moon. Good morning, Ron. Good morning, Lewis. Good morning. What's up with JD Sports? JD Sports EA is probably not going to be till tomorrow. David, what up, dude? Checking in from Tampa. What up, David? Jordan in the building. MDB Day 1. Good morning. Air Ace. Good morning. Checking in from Tampa, man. Were you from Tampa or are you on vacation? J Boy, what up, dude? What's good? Good morning. Crypto in the building. What's good? Mr. 843. Good morning. And collection fam. Hugo, what up, dude? Good morning. I need the Labubu dolls. Oh man. Buenos dias. Good morning. But yeah, this morning, Slim, what up, man? Slim Jim, good morning. What up, dude? Good morning. Good morning. But this morning, you guys already know how it goes on a Monday. We're not really going to be talking what's going to be going down this week. I feel like it's another slow week. I mean, I feel like, June has been kind of, I mean, it's only the 9th, but I mean, like this week we got the Ferraris, and then what do we also we have? I haven't looked at the calendar this week. All I know is the 14s, and then I gotta look. It's Roy. What up, man? RPK, good morning. Puma, good morning. Breezy, we should do a members car reaction. Seems fitting off because it's the Ferrari 14s. Ray, what up? My city out here wilding, but we hear rap. What up, Ray? Where are you from? Arts of War, what up, dude? Good morning. Blacks is more good morning. Little Black in the building. What's good, dude? I live in Tampa. I got to stay with the collection fam, even at work. There you go, my guy. Chris, what up, man? Good morning. JDEA starts on Wednesday. How do you Wednesday? You think so? I feel like it's mainly Tuesdays unless they have a calendar for it. Monday's a yapping day. It really is. Yeah, the weeks I don't think I'm buying anything. Yeah, this week, the only thing that I really got going on this week for sneakers is like I get the SBs coming in from Premier. I totally forgot about that until yesterday. I was like, oh yeah, I have a shoe coming in this week. So that's what I have looking forward to for this week. But someone said JD Sports finish line on Wednesday. Too legit. What up, man? Good morning. All white foams. Yeah, we got the all white foams. What up, Chevy Rides? I see you. Stormtrooper flight foams. Yeah, we got that. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see about these JD Sports and finish line, because Ferraris drop this. Is it this Friday? Yo, when did they drop these? What? Oh no, these are not the same, I don't think. Am I tripping? Wait. Hold on. Chat. When did they drop these? Am I tripping, or are these the new loves? It's the new rivals. Jordan 1 retro mid casual shoes. Are these what I think these are? I gotta look at the last time that they retroed these. I gotta look at the last time they retroed these. I don't remember having that like shiny Jumpman logo on the side. Last week? I don't think these are it. Oh, I tripping, bro. They look exactly like them, though. That ass. I think they are, dude. I think they are. I see that post that the 4054s ones are supposed to release on the June 13th. Some stores dropped them about 3 weeks ago. Hold on. I gotta see if that's like the same one. I'm sorry. I'm just like... So the last time that they dropped was 2017, and they have it labeled as Jordan Mid New Loves 2025. These are the one. They have it labeled as Jordan 1 Mids New Love 2025 on StockX. And then the 2000s, I want to see the 2017 picture. See, the 2017 picture, see, that's why I was tripping. So I guess that is because they're considering it as New Love, the New Love Jordan 1 mids. But on the 2017, they didn't have that little bubble. That's what I was tripping about. So it is a re-retro, but this year's retro, it's like, it has like that bubble. This one on the 2017 doesn't, and plus it doesn't have the Jumpman in the back. I feel like they're just like regular Jordan 1 mids. Crazy how back in the day these mids went crazy. I still think they're good, but these, I just feel like they're not the same. Don't have the Jumpman in the back, and then the bubble on the side of the shoe, it's like it's shiny. reimagine New Love so that Jordan logo can be hyped. Sub Bowl says. Grand Rising, Rafi, and the game. What up, Mark? What up, dude? Good morning. Sorry, I know it was a little random, but I was like, huh? Well, yeah, it's not really the same, but it is the same, and at the same time, just a retro of it. So, I mean, I still think the New Loves are still fire. I think that's dope. I used to have these in 2017. I had 2 pairs of these. They were going for a good amount during its time when they dropped, and plus they were what's it called? They sold out on release day in 2017. I was like, ain't no way the New Loves are coming back. But that's random. What up, Jeffrey? What's good, dude? What's up with JD and the 14s? I don't think that's gonna happen until probably tomorrow for the 14s. I know we had a couple people already asking about the 14s, and it says Wednesday. Exclusive access going down on Wednesday. That's kind of new to what JD Sports and Finish Line is doing here. So it looks like EA is going to start on Wednesday. Or am I tripping? Wednesday, June 11th. Air Jordan 14 on Wednesday. It's on the calendar for Wednesday. So it looks like EA is going to start on Wednesday. I mean, normally it's Tuesdays, but I mean, I guess we'll run it tomorrow on Wednesday, and we'll see from there. Mike Konos, what up, man? Good morning. The Moment Pack had the Jewel logo. Yeah, that's a lot of cash. A lot is a Jordan is a Jordan for most part. Wear what you love. Facts, dude. Same, but different. Yeah, facts. Deli Venom, what up, dude? Just need the Ferraris 14 this week. I know a lot of people do. Mark, what up, dude? Possibly EA JD Sports on Finish Line. Well, they're marking it on Wednesday. So, I mean, you guys already know when it comes to JD Sports and Finish Line, they like to juggle their days when it comes to EA. Whether if it's on Wednesday, Thursday, and sometimes they'll do Tuesday and Wednesday. I mean, it honestly just depends, dude, at the end of the day. StockX got bot protection now. Yeah, all right. Collie, what up, dude? I'm not getting access SMH. But I feel like the 14s, like the demand on these 14s are going to be somewhat high. Like, I feel like this is like this week. I mean, last week was pretty slow, other than, the shock drop of the Unions and then the white cement Jordan 4 restock. But like, and then obviously the Haley SBs. But I feel like this is like this shoe, and then the foam posits dropping this week. I mean, some people that are huge on 14s are definitely going to be going after these. I feel like these are going to be a sellout. Especially bigger sizes. I think bigger sizes are going to fly on these 14s this weekend. Like, they're going to fly. It used to always be in stores Wednesday and shipped to me on Thursday. It used to, but like they still juggle the days all the time. Like one time on the UNC Jordan 1 highs, they did EA on like a Thursday and then did like pre-order on a Friday. So it's up to Finish Line and JD Sports, but we'll still be live. Haley's low-key rising in price, I wear shoes says. Well, check it out. I would just keep an eye out and every day for the 14s. T-skis, yeah, we'll be here every single day. You guys already know. When it comes to a lot of these type of shoes dropping this week, you guys already know we'll be live. I mean, it's low-key somewhat of a slow week, right? I mean, we could see some restocks this week. I could see it happening. Marcel, what up, man? As a car guy, needs the 14s, Cushy says. Crazy, my desktop does not even have EA symbol on JD. Yours does. I mean, it's probably because it's early during the week, man. Like, Finish Line and JD Sports, they'll most likely update it, throughout the week. So I'm sure you'll see it. These will be gone instantly in my size 12. Absolutely, bro. Bigger sizes are going to fly on these. They're going to fly. Everyone's going to tend to look at the resale value on the 14. I'm not sure how much it's going for, but I mean, there's a lot of 14 guys out there that are going to want this shoe this weekend. Rafi, those little Yachty Air Force Ones went up like crazy. You talking about those green and yellow ones, the red ones, E-Money? Hit that like button if you guys don't mind real quick. If it takes a couple seconds out of your day. I know you guys are slowly coming in here on a Monday, but if you guys don't mind smashing that like button, I really do appreciate that. Facts, bro. Honestly, the time to go for the kicks, I took L's on. Not really interested in anything until August, Shane says. Yeah, I mean, I told you guys, like, once this month is officially over, like, once the Great Fives drop, like, it's going to be pretty damn slow. Like, July is going to be... I'm telling you guys this right now. July is going to be the slowest month of the year. just because, you know, everyone's getting out of school in June. You know, people tend to take a lot of vacations throughout this the entire summer, so it's not going to pick up until August. So we're going to have this month, we're going to go through it, and then July we have a couple shoes, you know, dropping here and there, but nothing too crazy in the month of July, so it's going to be pretty dry. They changed the release date again on the 14s. What did they change it on the 14th? They changed the date. What you mean? The 14s drop on the 14th. On the 14th this Saturday. They never really, yeah, there was never really a change on the 14s. The 14s drop on the 14th. Pure Money's dropping July 5th. Yeah, that's the dude. I don't even know if I'll wake up for July 5th, bro, because that's the day after 4th of July. Sneakers has the 14th. Yeah, wrap the green and yellow ones. Prices are crazy. E-Money says probably because they're limited. That's why. That's probably why. He says the Lil Yachty's. A couple of you guys mentioned that last week. The Lil Yachty Air Force Ones last sale was $287, bro. $287. They're at wow. You guys are right. Shoes at $300. $370 for a size 11.5. 13's $300. He's like a $300 shoe. Finesse, what up, dude? Finish line has the 11th is why we are saying that. Florida says, gotcha. Yeah, see, you guys gotta look. You guys gotta look. They didn't change the dates. It's still the 14th, but if you scroll down, it's still dropping on the 14th. Once again, like they put it on Wednesday because of exclusive access. So don't get yourself confused on the shoe. Okay, I think Finish Line and JD Sports are just marking their release calendar for exclusive access days as well. So don't get it confused, because if you scroll down, it's still dropping on Saturday on June 14th. So the original date for the 14s are on the 14th. It's always been like that. So don't get that confused. Let's get after it. Do your best living, your best life. What up, Jay Bands? What's up, dude? Jeremiah in the building. Good morning. If you guys don't mind smashing that like button. Christian, what up? Why does it say Wednesday for Finish Line? It's because of EA. All right, it's from EA, chat. It's because of EA. All right, like I said, don't get it confused. It's because of exclusive access. Dude, these 14s are $215. They're still bumping up the prices to $5. 14th is big kids. Come on, chat. You guys can't get this confused. Y'all can't get this confused, bro. There's no way we're getting this confused. I just had seen JD, the sneaker guy, said dates change. That would be weird, though. Why would they change it? I don't know. That would be weird if they changed it to the 11th. I mean, on the sneakers calendar, it's for the 14th. I truly think they mark it on Wednesday because it's exclusive access. Once again, I could be wrong. All right, we'll see. Okay, how about this? All right, how about this? How about this, chat? If there's EA today, then sure, let's call it for what it is. Okay, let's call it for what it is. That's what I assume. That's why I feel like I assume that they put it on Wednesday because. Okay, so let's see what they're saying on this. Yeah, they are saying that. On the app, it's showing Wednesday. The men's are dropping on Wednesday. And big kids are dropping on Saturday. I don't know, that would be weird. Men's 14th on Sneakers app. Sneaker Politics also has the 14th. 14's on the 11th. Okay. So other sneaker calendars are saying they're dropping on the 11th. Okay, so we'll see if there's EA today. We'll see if there's EA today then. Okay, we'll see if there's EA today. So exclusive access today, chat. Is that what we're assuming? All right, let's see what happens at 9. Okay, 9 a.m. Eastern time. Let's go ahead and see what happens. All right, let's see what happens, chat. So get your accounts ready. Finish on in JD Sports. We'll see if there's EA today. Okay. If this is how they're, pulling the calendar out where the 14s are dropping on a Wednesday, so be it. So I think it's going to all depend what happens at 9. So we got 12 minutes. Funny thing is JD showed 14 on 11, updated on the 14th, and changed it back to the 11th. The Ferraris were originally to drop the 11th, and they moved to the 14th. Maybe they moved them back. Marco says, Rav, did you make a JD Finish Line purchase after Memorial Day? If you spent $100, they gave you a status members a $20 coupon reward. I did not see that, Sarge. I did not see that. I think stores are just trying to catch up on these Nike late date change. Who knows? Kevin says. We'll see. Trey says I'm confused. That's why we stay live, bro. This is why we're live. All right, we'll figure it out, man. Don't worry, chat. We'll figure this out. Make sure you guys hit that like button once again. I appreciate you guys all for tapping in as always. I know everyone, we're all getting confused. Myself, I'm getting confused myself. All right, so we'll see what happens at 9 a.m. Eastern time, 6 a.m. PST. What up, Rocket? What's good, dude? Mine doesn't have the EA sign on my app. Trey says, yeah, it only says it on the desktop for some reason. But once again, we'll see what happens. All right, but let me know in the chat real quick. I need every single one of you guys. Ghosty, I see you, bro. What up, man? Good morning. James, what up? Soldier Shooter says the 11th. Okay. So you guys all let me know, especially the ones that are ghost watching this morning. Is the 14s a cop or is it a drop this morning? Let me know. What up, Orlando? Guide me, Raph. Thoughts on the Chicago 1 lows? I love them, bro. Probably might be on my top 5 sneaker of the year. Dead ass. It might be on my top 5 sneaker of the year. The Chicago ones. I'm not going to hold you. JD did the same thing. Last 14, ZA says. We'll figure it out, man. We'll see what happens, chat. Don't worry. It says Friday. Run up them likes. What up, Nom? What's good, dude? Good morning. Hey, man, listen. All I got to say, all my WWE fans out there, dude, Money in the Bank, straight cinema, okay? It was, I enjoyed the Money in the Bank on Saturday. I was at a, I forgot to tell you, I was at a baby shower on Saturday, bro. The entire time, dude, I was watching WWE. Dude, so freaking good, dude. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, this is the reason why I told Nam this. I told all the guys this. I was like, bro, y'all should have never got me back into WWE, bro, because I am fully invested into this freaking shit again, just like when I was a kid, man. I feel like a kid all over again. So I definitely enjoyed it for sure. Like, I was expecting, you know, I'm not gonna hold you. I did not expect Seth Rollins to win, but I thought LA Knight had it right at the end. And then, I mean, it makes sense for Seth, but it just doesn't make sense at the same time. Like, and I honestly thought Seth was gonna cash out that night as well. I honestly thought it was gonna happen, but obviously I think he's gonna wait until today. I think he's gonna cash in today. That's my ultimate guess. I feel like Seth is gonna low-key cash it in today because I think Jay has that fight with Gunther today. So I feel like low-key Seth is gonna cash it out today. I think low-key. And they've been kind of talking about how like Jay has been kind of hurt lately. And I'm like, all right, well, we'll see. We shall see. But I feel like Jay is gonna lose his title very, very soon here. LA Forever is a bridesmaid, never a bride. OTC says that'll be dope. Yeah, I mean, that'd suck, but I mean, it makes sense. Ollie, what up, dude? Good morning. What up, man? I thought LA Knight was the hockey team. I think he will be because Jay looked hurt. Oh, 100%, bro. They've been talking about that, and that's why everyone's like thinking that Roman was gonna come out and stop that fight, or CM Punk was gonna stop from him cashing it out. I don't know. We'll see. G-Face, what up, man? Danny on the bill, what's good, dude? What up? He may cash out after Gunther wears him out. Maybe it could be it, bro. Shooter on the strip last night, Joder says. Shooter on the strip. That's why I don't go to the strip, bro. Dr. Shoe, what up, man? Good morning. What up, man? Good morning, good morning, good morning, dude. Good freaking morning. LA Knight better win the KOTR. King of the Ring, Nam says. Maybe, we'll see. We shall see. All right, chat. We'll see what happens in about 8 minutes. All right, we'll see what happens in 8 minutes. We shall see what happens in 8 minutes, man. I'm not gonna hold you. My homie went to a Coldplay concert over the weekend, and I've been seeing videos of like, I don't know if anybody knows. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys know who Coldplay is. And like, he went to the concert, and they were out here in Vegas, dude. I'm not gonna hold you. Coldplay, their performances, the way they their concerts, hey man, they're pretty damn good. I was looking at some little highlights of their concerts. Like, I'm like, damn, like it's lit in there. Like, I've seen some videos of a couple people as well that showed up over the weekend to watch Coldplay. I was like, man, damn. I was like, I'm not gonna hold you. That crowd going crazy. That is insane. Signs point to Jay losing on the title tonight after Gunther wears him out. I agree. I definitely agree, man. We could see that happening. 8 minutes for what? G-Face, everyone's getting confused. I mean, they're getting confused with the dates because it looks like men's are dropping on Wednesday for the 14s, and then the big kids dropping on Saturday from what it says on JD Sports and Finish Line. I was thinking that JD Sports was doing EA on Wednesday. That's why they have it on the calendar. But it looks like they are dropping on JD because Soul Retriever, Jay the sneaker guy, is mentioning that with other websites that are saying these are dropping on Wednesday. So maybe that will get an EA probably today. That's the guess. Bluebird, what up, Coldplay? Yeah, dude, the way they perform is amazing. It's crazy. And like they were handing out these wristbands, or like when you go to the concert, like you have these light up wristbands, and like they control the lighting. And so like every time they're playing a certain song, like they're controlling the lights on everybody's wristband, which is insane, bro. And like just the performance in general, it looked lit, and it just looked lit, bro. It looked dope. So I didn't even know that they had like a tour going on. And so, but my homie went over the weekend. They were out here in Vegas. These things doing flip flop glitch. That's wild. Sounds fun. Thank you. Coldplay goes crazy. Facts, bro. Minutes 14s. Don't show EA on my JD Sports and Finish Line app. It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't show on the app for some reason, which is fine. But I mean, it does show on desktop. So we'll see what happens here in about 5 minutes, chat. Okay. If we get an EA, if we end up getting a queue, please feel free to let me know if you guys see it early. Spartan Kicks, what up, man? Good morning, bro. How are you? Thank you so much for tapping in this morning. What up? Y'all don't know about Chris and Coldplay, RJ says. We got this morning. I just logged in. What up, Tone? What up, man? How are you, man? We'll see what happens with these 14s this morning on JD's Sports and Finish Line. Yeah, they played on in Allegiant Stadium. Yeah, they were at the football stadium. So, and also, hey man, listen, WrestleMania, they WWE during the Money in the Bank, they confirmed that WrestleMania is going to be in Las Vegas once again next year, April 18th and the 19th. Guess who's going? Ya boy is going. All right, I'm definitely going for both days for sure. Since my kids are really into WWE now, I'm planning to take my kids to Monday Night Raw, probably most likely that weekend too. So it's going to be an expensive weekend for sure next year, April. Super excited about that. Jay the sneaker guy and said changed from Wednesday to Saturday, I think Tressball says. I mean, once again, we'll see what happens, man. Blows my mind how big the band is. OTC says it's crazy, man. It's crazy. They have a huge fan base, and I mean, I truly didn't really think that. I mean, but maybe because I don't listen to Coldplay like that. But the performances were really, really good over the weekend. So I wonder why WrestleMania pulled out of New Orleans. Because of money, Marcos. It's because of money. It's because of money. It's because of the money. That's just how it goes. They've made like that. They made that announcement how like they made most of their profits. This is probably the most that they've made in any other city that they've gone to. So it just makes sense why they're gonna go back to. They're gonna come back to Vegas. Like probably a lot of the casinos were probably like, "Yo, come back." So that could be the reason why. I mean, a lot of the WWE fans seem like they don't like it, but me personally, I don't really care. It's like it don't matter where, wherever they go, a lot of people are just not going to be happy. And plus, it's like people weren't happy because of the performances they did. Like the entire card of the WrestleMania, it just wasn't good on day one. I mean, day two was pretty good, but like even that, like with John Cena's, fight with what's it called, Cody Rhodes, like people didn't enjoy it. So is Vegas expensive? Yeah, I mean, like anywhere you go in Vegas, dude, look, like you're gonna take a vacation on the strip, dude, it's gonna be expensive, bro. It's gonna be expensive. Any vacation's expensive. Raph, I'm going to WrestleMania. Let me sleep in your couch. Dr. Shu says, hey man, I'll be there, bro. There's gonna be everyone's gonna be showing up. Makes sense. Vegas is more of a destination to people will travel there. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I feel like the only people that were complaining about it was just like the people that are from the East Coast. That's it. Like a lot of people from the East Coast were kind of complaining about it. I mean, it is what it is. It is expensive no matter what. No matter what kind of vacation you go to, it's going to be expensive. Like literally, like all I've been seeing is like WWE fans bitching. It's like, oh, WWE all they care about is money. Yeah, duh, because it's a business, bro. Like it's a business at the end of the day. Like if that's where they're making the most money, that's where they're going to go. Like no offense. Like in my mind, like watching all those videos of the fans bitching and complaining, I was like, then get your money up, bro. Like, that's simple as that. Save up your money. Save up your money. If you want to go, then go. If you don't, then just watch it on your couch. John Cena, like, he better, man, Trey says. I don't even think John Cena's this is his last year. If you grew up watching WWE, this is literally his last year, and then he's supposedly is supposed to retire at the end of the year of 2026 or 25. So Vegas is extra expensive, though. Let's be real. I mean, it is. I feel like it is pretty expensive. You know, at the end of the day, it is really expensive. Like, I never go down to the Strip, like, with my kids and my girl. Like, pay overpriced rooms, I'll pass, Kenny says. Vegas is all right. I'd rather visit our countries. I mean, listen, like, there's a lot of deals, like in the hotels. Like, me and my girl look at it all the time. Like, there's a lot of good deals. You just got to keep looking. Like, if you're doing like last minute like vacation, then yeah, it's gonna be expensive. But like, there's a lot of deals when it comes to rooms. Like, that's why I tell people, it's like, bro, like, if you're gonna come out to Vegas, like, just get a cheap room. It doesn't matter where you stay. You don't have to get the most expensive room, because majority of the time when you come out to Vegas, you're not even gonna be in your hotel. You're gonna be on the Strip. You're gonna be walking around. You're gonna be drinking. You know, like, you could go to Fremont and get some, like, if you want to come out to Vegas, go to Fremont, bro. That's where all the drinks are cheaper. Like, if you go on the Strip, everything's expensive. But if you go to Fremont, like, that's where everything is actually, you get like a bang for your buck. Like, the drinks are way more cheaper than going on the Strip. So, what up, Rahus? What's good, dude? Shows are outplayed out. It's just a gambling town, Kenny says, or a bet of games. Not really. I mean, like, even when I've been to Vegas on vacations before I lived here, I never gamble. Like, you don't go out here and gamble. You just go out here and just like have a good time with your homies. 2 YouTubers got shot and killed by the Bellagio raft. 2 YouTubers? What the hell were they doing? Planet Hollywood has cheap rooms. If you travel anywhere, plan ahead. Everything is super expensive. Absolutely. It doesn't matter where you go, bro. It's expensive in general. So, Fremont, where my people at? Tony says. EA? I don't know if there was no EA today. See, I'm telling you guys, I feel like if some people are getting kind of confused with this. Was there any EA? Hold on, let me see. Let me log in real quick. Was there any logins for EA? It says get access. Anybody get EA? Is there any EA this morning? I don't think it went live. I truly think this Wednesday is just EA for men's. That's what I think it is, dude. I don't think this is the release date. I just think this is EA. It's my guess. Seems like there's a lot of to do in Vegas other than drink and gamble. I haven't been before, but hoping to go to Complex Con this year. Wes says that's right, dude. Complex Con is this year here in Vegas. Not live. Yeah, I truly think, chat. I truly think EA is just because it's men's EA. That is my guess, bro. I don't think it's dropping on Wednesday. That's what I'm saying. I feel like they put this on the calendar because it's going to be men's exclusive access starting on Wednesday. I mean, please feel free to let me know if I'm wrong, because I feel like if they were to drop men's, on Wednesday, then EA would have been out already. My boy works at, it's a glitch. My boy works at JD Sports. Okay. I don't think they changed the days, bro. Exclusive access Air Jordan for expected Tuesday and Wednesday at 9 a.m. See? Says exclusive access Air Jordan 14 Ferrari status access expected to start Tuesday and Wednesday at 6 a.m. PST, 9 a.m. Eastern Time via JD Sports and Finish Line. That's why I feel like they have it on Wednesday. Since when does JD list the shoes on day of EA? It's always listed for the release date, Rob says. Yeah, sure, but like you got to realize too, they've been doing a bunch of updates on Finish Line and JD Sports for the last like week as well. You got to put that into consideration as well. right? You got to put that into consideration. Like even last week, for instance, chat, like last week, right? We saw them put the release calendar for the Air Jordan 4 white cements. Like when do they ever do that, right? You know what I mean? Like remember on June 6th that they put on the calendar how it showed that there was a release day on the white cement 4s again. So once again, I that's why I feel like they put it on the calendar again because of exclusive access. Once again, I could be wrong. This is just all like just what we see and what we heard. But I mean, at the end of the day, we'll be live every single day and see what's gonna happen. So we shall see what happens. If that is the case, that's new because they have never put EA on the calendar like that. They have not. They've never did. So, and you got to realize too is that like majority of the time, Finish Line and JD Sports caters to like the Nike release calendar as well. They always do. So like if Nike pushes them on Wednesday, then everybody else would be dropping the shoe on Wednesday. I don't think they're allowed to drop the shoe early. So, I mean, this is just me just guessing, okay? But I still think they put on the release calendar for exclusive access. So, they changed the date. Kids on Saturday. We'll see. We shall see. YouTuber Finn the Legend and his girlfriend got killed by Sin City family. Arts of War says, what does that even mean, Arts of War? Now you push them back. A lot of speculations this week at some point. Yeah, I honestly think it's just a glitch, but we'll see what happens. If there's no EA today, then I don't think this is right. So I truly think that she was still dropping on Saturday. JD releasing the boys Jordans on Saturday. Kenny Power says, okay, we'll see what happens, chat. You know, we'll see what happens. Because on Sneakers app, what is Sneakers app saying? Sneakers app is still saying both men's and kids are dropping on the 14th. So the dates on the calendar is the original release date. They just never changed it. And let's go watch the Sneaker Guys video. Chris Montgomery says the date got pushed back by Nike. Finish Line didn't update their BX Kicks for life. This is the thing though. Like I truly thought the shoe was still dropping on June 14th regardless. Everywhere is wild. It will probably get updated today or tomorrow, Jeff says. She near the Bellagio last night, Raph. I know. Was there a reason why they got shot? 14s for the 14s makes sense, Skinner says. Bro, YouTube shadow banning you. Couldn't find the video without the link, Mr. Sneak says. I don't know. Seems like everyone seemed to get... Did anyone get the notification for the stream this morning? Yes or no? Let me know in the chat. Anybody get the notification for the stream this morning? Let me know in the chat. All right. Too much speculations? Yeah. It's just, bro, at the end of the day, as long as you are here every day, you'll find out what's going to be dropping. All right. As long as you guys are here every day, you guys will find out what's going to be dropping. It's a glitch, my boy from JD told me it would change back, but definitely EA happening. Not a lot of stock, FYI. Yeah, I don't know what the stock number is looking like for the 14s. Okay. Does anybody got the notification? Okay, I appreciate you guys. Okay. Sounds like everyone got the notification. It seems like low-key, chat. I got the notification. I don't need a notification. I just know. Deadly Venom says, I appreciate that, Deadly Venom. The day was June 11th and changed the price from 210 to 215. Does anybody know what the stock numbers are going to be looking like on Saturday? I haven't looked. I haven't seen what the stock numbers are going to be looking like for the shoe. Around 22,000 pairs. 22,000 pairs. 21,000 pairs on Sneakers app. That's not a lot. That is not a lot at all. That was not a lot at all. 21 to 22,000 is insane. That's not a lot. He just walks up to them and shot him and his wife. T-Way says that's insane, bro. GG's. he walks up and shoots him his wife. My cousin is a manager at my local JD Sports. Kenny says, why Foot Locker not doing in store? Art of War says, I'm not sure. Stores in Orlando area only getting around 20 pairs, if that, Mr. Nice Kick says. 14 usually don't drop a lot. Yeah, I mean, that's the same thing with like 12s, I felt like. But like 14s, like they don't really drop so many 14s. I mean, out in your city, bro, for my birthday, I rode this four-wheeler out of the mountains yesterday. The heat out here is very different. Oh, 100%. It's just dry. That's why. Just a bunch of dry heat out here in Vegas, dude. Rafferty sent stock. All right, let me check it out here real quick. Shout out to my boy Rob the Beard. So as of right now, 21,000. Damn, dude. Size 14, 437, bro. Like, yeah, like the most stock is a size 10.5, 25. Oh, actually, size 10 with 2,582 pairs. Damn, dude. Stock is very low. 21,000. I mean, these are gonna sell out for sure. Like bigger size are gonna fly, dude. Size 11.5, 1,400 pairs, dude. Size 12, 2,045. All right, here we go. I'm gonna go to the breakdown. I'll have this broken down later this week. All right. Size 8. 1,459 in a size 8. Size 8.5, 1,437. Size 9, 2,234. Size 9.5, 2,094. Size 10, 2,582. Size 10.5, 2,516. Size 11, 2,467. Size 11.5, 1,470. Size 12, 2,045. If anybody's size 12.5, 311 for a 12.5. And size 13, 1,514 pairs in a size 13. Size 14, 437 pairs. Size 15, if anybody cares for 15, 250 pairs. That's the stock numbers for the 14s. I'll have a breakdown later this week for these 14s, but it's looking really limited with 21,000 pairs. That's all you're getting for the 14s. Now everyone's likes 14s all of a sudden. He says, no, I feel like this is a 14 that a lot of people has been waiting for, low key. I don't think anyone's all of a sudden likes 14s, bro. It's the Ferrari 14s. What do you expect? I mean, it's a one classic colorway that I feel like a lot of people was tending to wanting to buy. So me personally, I'm passing. Cut Life, what up, dude? Good morning. 14's always limited. The black toes were very limited. L says, I like but not love. Going to pass here. Finish line dropping on Wednesday. No, I don't think it's dropping on Wednesday, but we'll see what happens. Exclusive access should start tomorrow. Okay, EA should start tomorrow, I believe. So 14 Ferraris are a classic. I think so too, and that's the reason why I feel like a lot of people are probably gonna go for the shoe. I don't think these are going to sit, especially the bigger sizes. There are going to be some people that may take an L this weekend. So these go hard, Artur says. These 14s is definitely a pass for me. Yeah, not everybody's a 14 fan. You know, not everybody's a 14 fan, but you know, there's a lot of people that are out there that are going to want these. You got to realize, you know, some people that want these are not going to come out until the release date. You know, no one's going to babysit the shoe. Everyone should know that EA is going to go live. Kith is still saying Wednesday. Might change to Sue Treswell says. Working the last time and they drop was 2014. I missed out on them too. Legit says my buddy's getting them only because he has a Ferrari. I mean, it makes sense. They need to drop the leather version of the red Ferraris. I only like 2 Ferraris, Last Shot and the Ferraris. Cushy Soul says. I feel like the only 14 that I really liked was probably the Laney 14s. That was the only like colorway that I really liked on the 14s, to be completely honest with you. Like, I don't really care too much of like the last shot. Like I got my dad a pair like 2 years ago on Christmas, and he loves them. He freaking loves them. But like other than that, like I don't really care too much. My dad's he told me he's definitely going for these Ferraris this Saturday. He said this is a must cop. He's like, I need these. He's like, boy, I need these, man. I freaking need these. Foot Locker only doing ship to me in Orlando area, Mr. Nice Kick says. DTLR only has grade school raffles, easy. I mean, you could probably check like Flex app. Like obviously, like Foot Locker, Champ Sports are gonna get these. And also, Hibbett Sports probably have these as well. Hibbett Sports Undefeated will probably drop these. Be honest with us, Raph. What I wear. I like Exodation 14s though. Anyone who watch Jordan play, seen him wear them, Kenny says. Got the black UNC colorway coming out for the 14s next year. Might have to be a cop, Shane says. Yeah, like I just never been a 14 dude, man. 2 for the 35 month re-up. No more locked doors. Gracias. Shamo Boy 2.
No more locked doors. Gracias.
Chama Boy 2 for the 35 month re-up, and I appreciate that. Thank you. What up, Toof? 2016 UNC 14, my favorite. Baby blue is a nasty color. Red is better, Kenny Power says. I mean, I don't know. Like, it all depends what you like, you know? Did Tress Walls just get... Yo, too legit. I think your phone might be in your pocket, my guy. I think you just clipped someone's comment. In something you were saying, you said, I'll be honest. I'm just trying. Oh, no, you're good, dude. You're good. I have first come first serve here at a few stores where I live in Florida. Kimile says 14s hurt my feet. I thought 14s were pretty. Trust Wallace, if you got timed out, it was an accident, bro. I think you got timed out in an accident, so my bad. No, you're good. You're good. Yeah, Trust Wallace, if you got timed out, it was an accident. You going for the 14s? Am I going for the 14s? Probably not. I think the next shoe that I'll probably go for is not till August, bro. Not till August. I was like, man, I thought Nike and Jordan Brand were just gonna beat the allegations for me, dude. I thought they were gonna beat the allegations. I swear to y'all. I was like, man. I was like, Nike and Jordan. I thought this was gonna be one of the best summers that they were gonna have this summer, but I guess I was wrong. Like, dead ass. I was like, Shadow Backboards undefeated is in July. I was like, yes, they are making it up from all the years that they, you know what I'm saying, that they were supposed to drop their shoes. And it's going to be a nice little summer. But nope, I was wrong. Pushed it all the way back, dude. Yeah, I know, like, trust me, like, I'm excited for, like, the, the Moonwalkers, Kobe's in July. Like, I totally get it. But, like, it would have been 10 times better if they just not pushed back the undefeated force. It would have been perfect. But they're dropping them in August. Like, August is going to be stacked, bro. Because you got Kobe Day, which they most likely will restock a bunch of Kobe's. They got the Shadow Backboards. They got undefeated fours. Like, even September, you got the Travises dropping in September. There's a ton of stuff dropping, like, those first 2 months. Which make sense because it's back to school too. Because we thought, like, what? Rare Airs are not dropping into July. Like, we got Rare Airs. You got the Pure Money 3s. So it's like a somewhat good of a month of July. But I still think it would have been better if they dropped it in July. I got a wide foot. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Why don't Foot Locker have half sizes in the bigger size? I'm not sure. How you liking the white cement 4s comfort-wise? I don't think they're bad. I feel like the white cement 4s are just like any other 4, in my personal opinion. Like, I haven't worn my white cement 4s in a long time. So like I've only wore it like maybe 1 or 2 hours. On Raph, did you really think they wouldn't push these backs? Ain't no way they would drop all that heat so close together. I mean, too, think about it, bro. Like, it's still dropping together. I mean, Shadow Backboards and undefeated 4s, I mean, they're still dropping both of those in the same month. And plus, August is still a really big month as well. Like, August is a huge month. Like, we've seen it before where they'll drop heat back to back. It's happened before. It's like, I mean, look at All-Star Weekend. Look how much they drop all at the same time. Like in the like duration of the time where undefeateds, flu games, the foam pods at Galaxies, the Unions, SB4s, they dropped that within like all in the same month. So I don't think it necessarily means like, oh, let's push these back because we got heat dropping in July already. Like, I don't think that was the case, you know. Like All-Star Weekend, they went all in on All-Star Weekend, so they pissed me off. Moving Shadow Backboard date's supposed to drop on my birthday on the 12th. It's all good, Crown. You're gonna hit regardless, Crown. You're gonna hit, dude. What's the stock numbers on the Ferrari 14s? Frank, 21,000, bro, is the stock numbers for the 14s. 21,000. Nike has traditionally not cared about dropping heat back to back. They don't spread nothing out. They really don't. They drop it whenever they want to drop it. You know, this week in November, they're supposed to drop again. Kenny Power says. Which Kenny, which one are you talking about? Kenny, you're talking about like the fours? I wouldn't be surprised. And I told you guys this last week when they restock on Finish On and JD Sports. I could see DHD doing like a mystery drop again, and it's gonna drop. They're gonna drop the fours again. So yeah, 21,000 is what dropping on the Ferrari 14s. So that's what we got. And then we also, if you guys did not see over the weekend, Nike officially loaded up the Air Jordan 5 Grapes. $215 is the retail price. Can we make the restock happen today? I wish, bro. I wish. The Air Jordan 5 Grapes officially drop on June 21st for $215. Okay, I know this is a shoe that everybody tends to want. Big Brown, what up, man? I know a lot of people are wanting this Air Jordan 5 Grape. So we got the 14s this Saturday, and the week after that we have the Grapes. I wouldn't be surprised too if we see exclusive access sometime this week for these 5s. Tyler, what up, man? Good morning. Big Brown, what up, dude? A lot of Jordans are getting pushed up, like Jordan 3s, Pure Moneys. I feel like Pure Moneys were always scheduled to drop on the 5th. I feel like that is a shoe they should have dropped on the 3rd. Lava, what up, man? Good morning. JD Discount knocked that tax right off, Crown says. Yeah, exactly, dude. $215, man. $215 out the door. You're gonna be paying like $225 for this shoe. Golly, tell you, man, Jordans are getting expensive, man. Jordans are getting expensive. $215 is not cheap. Okay, even especially if you're dropping like $220, $215 every single week. It's like, man, that's like almost $500 right there just from 1 month. Let's talk about Adidas Climacool 40 slip-ons. Anyone have them? Comfortable, worth it? I haven't heard of them, Dean. Hey, Dean. Hey, man. Listen, don't you guys? Isn't this your last week of school, man, or what? Pure Moneys are nice, but man, me and White anytime anything is asking for trouble. Absolutely, Adobo, 100%. Does anyone remember people saying 5s are dope on Bearable about a year ago? SMH, I love 5s. Gerald says. Dude, I mean, like, it just depends on the colorway. Like, people have to understand, like, these grapes haven't dropped since, like, 2013. You know? Like, 2012, 2013. So, like, it's not like people are all of a sudden into 5s. It's like these older colorways. It's like people are going to want these. Same thing with black metallic 5s. Same thing with these grapes. Same thing with the fire red 5s that drop later this year with the black tongue. Like, it's not like all of a sudden everybody's a 5. Like no, it's because like they haven't dropped these colorways that people grew up wearing, you know? It's just how it goes. You know, if it's a new colorway of an Air Jordan 5, a lot of people are not going to care for it. But if it's an older colorway, it's like, oh, like just like someone made the comment today, it's like, oh, all of a sudden a lot of people are Jordan 14 fans. No, it's because probably people grew up wanting that colorway and now they want a fresh pair. Or they want the, you know, they want the shoe now because they couldn't get it the last time they dropped. You know, that's normally how it goes. Just wait when like 7s drop. when they re-retro like Bordeaux's or like Hair 7s, you're gonna get people saying, oh, all of a sudden everybody likes 7s. Like, duh, because like they haven't dropped the colorway in a long time. Imagine if they bring back like the Raptor 7s, dude. Like, you're gonna get some people saying like, oh, all of a sudden everybody like 7s. Same thing, dude. What up, Jim Rat? What up, dude? Good morning. Good morning, man. What up, man? I want these 5s, but don't need them. A flex Monday, so I'm just here for the vibes, Jim Rat. It's all good. French Prince of Bel Air. I remember when they dropped this colorway, they had no laces. So if Jordan didn't wear them, I don't want them, Kenny Parra says. Those great 5s are nice, Jeffrey says. I like the black pair better, man. The black pair is a little bit better than the white pair. So what happened to the Trophy Room 7s? Oh, those Trophy Room 7s, you could get way under retail. Trophy Room is not dropping another Trophy Room until next year, because the next Trophy Room they're dropping is the Trophy Room 6s. That's the next one. All of a sudden, everyone on Trav, Orlando says, no, it's all good. Everyone's just vibing, man. Everyone's just vibing. Everyone's just vibing in the chat, you know? So, but it's cool, man. It's nice that, you know, Jordan Brand and Nike's coming out with the classics. And I'm sure a lot of you old heads that grew up wanting the shoe, a lot of you guys that grew up on the shoe is going to want this grape. You know, I've seen a lot of people talk about these great 5s in the last month. So I'm like, okay, I think these 5s are definitely going to sell out, because the amount of people that want these there's a lot of people that want these. The leather quality on these 5s are not the best. I tell you this right now. You know how people like bitching and complain about the white cement 4 leather? The leather on these 5s are going to be the exact same leather that you see on the white cement Jordan 4s. The exact same leather quality. You're going to see the same exact quality that you see on the white cement 4s on these 5s. Okay? So don't be surprised when it comes to quality on leather. Okay? All of a sudden, folks are Air Max 95 fans. Energy was not there in 2020 for the Neons. I was copping 95s on Hibbits daily back during the pandemic. Got my BHM's 95s on a random restock. You know the reason why for that, right, Jim Rat? You know the reason why? Because a lot of people were still on that Jordan 1 wave. And then Nike finally introduced the Dunks back to everybody. And a lot of people got a little curious about the Dunks, you know? So Air Maxes, like, now probably are as high. And plus, you got to realize too, Jim Rat, too, right? Like, the Air Max has gotten a lot popular throughout the years because a lot of people overseas made the Air Maxes popular. Like, let's be honest here. Like, Air Maxes has always been a classic, right? But like putting in the rotation, like Nike wasn't really pushing the 95s like that. They started pushing the Air Max 1 too. So like me personally, like I said, I was never really a big fan of 95 until like this year. Like, I was like, you know what? I like the more pictures I've seen, the more on feeds that I've seen, I'm like, all right, the 95s are definitely growing on me for sure. But during the pandemic, like Nike did a huge push on Air Max 1. Huge push. Leather's trash on the 5s. Rafi, what do you think about the Jordan 4 Flight Club for next year? They're nice, dude. What up, DJ? What up, man? I think they're nice. I honestly think they're nice. I have no problem with the Flight Club Jordan 4s coming out. The leather on the 5s, you know, no, I disagree. I have them in hand, and they are the quality of Shadow Backboard 5s. They're butter. Really? Okay. I feel like the leather quality, from looking at pictures, they look the same. But if you're saying that the leather quality is better on these 5s, hey man, I might be wrong. You know, that is definitely a shoe that I might have to look at in hand, because looking at the pictures, I'm like, oh, the leather quality looks the same as the 4s. Okay, I might be wrong, but I might have to give it a shot. I might have to see them in hand. I need some 95s, Wes says. What up, Raph? What up, Dennis? What up, man? How are you? Found a pair of Alma 3s at my local Burlington, a size 14.5. Copped them in for my nephew, Tyler says. I know some people were waiting for those Alma 5s to drop, but they said they were supposed to drop over the weekend. So, how many pairs of Jordans does everyone have? I have 30, which isn't bad. I don't even know how many I have right now, bro. I got way too much. I got way too many shoes, dude. I got way too many shoes. Way too many sneakers. Remember how they slimmed up on the DJ Khaled 5s? People were saying they were more. Dude, I like the DJ Khaled 5s. Like, I don't know. I didn't see the problem with the Jordan 5 DJ Khaled. It's like, obviously the market, it wasn't like, I think everyone thought that like DJ Khaled Jordan 5s were just going to be like the next like Jordan Grail that everybody's going to want. But like, they dropped so many of those DJ Khaleds, and plus like also like the market wasn't there for those 5s. But I think the DJ Khaled's are nice. I think they're really nice. Especially that purple colorway. That was my favorite one. The orange one, I wasn't, I'm not the biggest fan of that colorway, but that white and purple one, really, really nice. DJ, what up, man? And this would be a perfect time to drop some more colorways for DJ Khaled's. They were not hideous, bro. They were not bad. The quality was there for the DJ Khaled's, man. The quality was there. Rafi, I'm up in your 5 Juneteenth joints got pushed. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. You know what? You're right. DJ Khaled's fives were top in quality. Yeah, the quality was good. They were good. Yeah, the Discord chat, they gifted me those 5s. They were nice. Gerald says, yeah, facts, dude. 100%, man. What's good, DJ? What up, man? I prefer the slim look on the DJ Khaled 5s. I truly like, you know what I like about the 5s on those? Because I don't think the tongue on those 5s are like, it's not as thick, right? It's like it's more thin on the DJ Khaled 5s. That's what I love about it. It's a lot lighter. The quality is really good. I've worn it a couple times already. So, please, no more DJ Khaled's. Oh, gosh. Alma Munir is a pair I would like if I could get a pair, Kenny says. I mean, Alma Munirs are going to drop. That colorway is pretty dope. I like them. They're not bad, but it's not a must cop. There's so many 5s dropping this year. So many 5s dropping this year. So many of them. Same with the Awake 5s. Nobody wants them. Now they're numbered, Tony says. I had a feeling for the Awake 5s. I knew that they were going to be limited. You know, when you look at a shoe, you're just like, all right, I just know this is going to be limited, bro. That's how I felt about those Awake 5s. Like, the Awake 5s are not a must cop. Like, it's really not. But like, just like looking at the shoe, you already knew that was going to be limited. They're dropping what? They're dropping the they're dropping a blue colorway as well. Dude, if they re-retro these, dude, what happened to PSG? Exclusive PSG Air Jordan 6 expected to release spring of 2026. These are hideous. These are hideous. I remember like PSG made I think was it the first PSG that they dropped was the 5s? The PSG 5s and the PSG 4s, I think, were the only best PSGs that they dropped. The 5s are the best ones. These are hideous. The tinfoils, yeah. These are hideous. Does anybody remember the PSG 5s? I think it was the PSG 5s, right? The Saint Germain 5s. Those were the best ones out of all of them. The 4s were good too. I think the 5s and the 4s, Eric, like they were good. But drop on a 6? Ugh. The Silver Surfer 6s, they will not hit on 2020. Yeah, these, I'm good. Well, the thing you got to realize, next year is the year of the 6s. I'm still calling it. I'm still only you're hearing 14,000 pairs. If they only drop 14,000 pairs of those great 5s, people are going to be pissed. If they only drop 14,000 pairs of the great 5s, people will be pissed. Really? My cousin at JD Sports told me, dude, 14,000? What? Only 14,000 in men's dropping on great 5s? Ain't no way, dude. Ain't no way they're only dropping 14,000 pairs, bro. There will be a ton of people upset if they only drop 14,000 pairs on the 5s. That's crazy. That is insane. And we'll have to wait and see next week. I hope they do only 14K. Why do you hope that? I mean, the thing is like, this is what we have to agree, okay? Okay, listen. we have to agree to this here, chat. All right? Is that it's either that you want Nike to make shit limited, or you're happy with them dropping hundreds of thousands of pairs of Jordans. Like, this is the reason why Nike is bumping down on stock. It's because nobody wants to buy it. They see a lot of the shit sitting. They don't want that. They don't want shit to sit. They don't want shit to die down. They don't want people to like, oh, they're a bunch of bricks, let's not go for it. 28.8 on Great Fives as of right now, Rob says. 28,000 as of right now, Rob says. But I tell you this, like, this is the reason why I tell everybody, you got to pick and choose. Like, you got to pick and choose. Like, is it either you want shit limited or do you want shit available? Because, like, think about it. Like, in the last 2 years, every time Jordan Brand would drop a sneaker, they would be dropping over 100,000 pairs of the shoe. What was people saying? People saying, oh, Jordan Brand, it's a bunch of bricks. Like, shout out to everyone, especially anybody that was holding it down here on the streams in the chat, like, that was always here since day one, especially when, like, shit was sitting. Like, at least, like, there was, there's shoes available for you to buy. Now that Nike is making things limited, and now you start seeing people start crying that they can't hit, well, guess what? Then this is what you get. That's what you get. That's what happens when you want to cry and complain, or make fun of Nike and Jordan, saying, oh, Nike and Jordans are dead right now because no one's buying. Well, guess what? If they started limiting a lot of these shoes, don't start crying to Nike now. Don't start crying now. If they start making shit limited, don't cry now. Don't cry now, because last year and the year before that, people were laughing at Nike and Jordan's faces that New Balance and Asics were taking over. Like, don't start crying now since you can't hit on some of these limited stuff. Like, don't cry now. Don't cry now, because a year ago, a lot of people was making fun of Nike and Jordan because everything was sitting, everything was bricking. Don't cry now if Jordan Brand and Nike starts moving a different way. Man, nobody want the 14s, just being honest, Skinner says. I feel like there's a lot of people that want the 14s. You got to start putting in the footwork. That's what Nike's trying to do. They want everybody starting to put in their footwork at their local foot stores. That's what Nike wants to. That's what Nike is honestly doing. They're pushing everybody to go get their get their pairs in store. Gammas better have a hella stock. I think they should have a fair amount. Never really cared about stock. Well, the thing is, it's not that everyone didn't really care for stock. That's not really the real truth of it. A lot of people cared about was resale. That was just the main thing. It was all about resale. It's always been about resale. Look at some of the YouTubers that you guys watch, bro. Just watch some of the YouTubers that you guys watch. It's all about fucking money, dude. It's always been about money. It's always been about money. It's always been about resale. It's always been what's reselling right now, what's really selling them. Pay attention, chat. Pay attention. It's always been about resale. It always has. It always has. That's why I'm saying, like, you see a lot of people make fun of other people's, of buying all these bricks and making $5-10 out of the shoes. But now look at some of the sneakerheads that you guys watch now. It's all about money at the end of the day. But which is fine, but that's always how it's always been like that. It's always been like that. It's always been like that. That's nothing wrong with crying every once in a while. Dude says, I'm telling you, we're getting back to the same subject that some people don't like to talk about, but it's always been, the sneakers has always been about money. goes hand in hand. Absolutely, 100% it does. 100%. Always has. Is there EA for Ferraris this week? Yes. There should be exclusive access starting tomorrow. Nike knows exactly what they're selling and what they're sitting on. As you said, they don't want warehouse full shoes. Speak the truth, Raph. Why people come here? John says 100%, dude. I mean, that you realize. I mean, the power that they changed with CEOs. Like, obviously, the CEO coming in with Nike was like, all right, this is the new strategy. Like, every single year as a business, they sit down with all the head guys and head women that are running the show. They're sitting down and be like, this is what we're doing this year, and this is the changes that we're going to make. I mean, they probably do that almost every single year. What can we do to be better than the other person, the other brand? It's always like that, So these are coming out in the 11th or the 14th. I think they're coming out on the 14th, this Saturday. They're coming out this Saturday. These are coming out this Saturday. Bro, Rav, does Kobe 6 Dodgers going to release worldwide after the release on the US? They already have. Halliburton, they already have, bro. They already have. What up, Goofy? What up, man? How are you? Yeah, these are dropping this Saturday. Yeah, Dodgers 6s, they already dropped. Yeah, people don't go into business to lose money. Yeah, 100%, dude. Like, all drops are technically exclusive, some more than others. Yeah, 100%. There's obviously certain drops that will make it a little bit more limited than usual. Nike just can't make everything, available for everybody. They got to at least drop some shoes that are like limited than others, which makes sense, Not everything's going to drop like thousands of pairs of it. I mean, we talked about how SBs, they're going to start, making SBs a lot more limited, which is true. Because we've realized that they're only dropping less than 10,000 pairs on SBs every single drop. And also, too, think about it, too. Nike hasn't dropped that many, like, GR-SB lows anymore. You'll see them here and there, like this one right here. They'll drop here and there. Like, they used to drop almost, like, every other, like, week. They were dropping a new SB Dunk low. They've slowed down dramatically. And plus, like, even with these 14s, remember on the last GR SB that they just dropped, a non-collabed SB, what happened? It sold out. They dropped last week, Saturday? It was a limited drop. There was not many pairs out there, and it freaking sold out. Okay. And they're probably going to do the same thing moving forward with some of these SBs that they do drop as well. So they're literally dropping more stock probably on skate shops than on sneakers app, and plus they probably are just not making as much, so which makes sense. SB's going to skate shops, I mean, as it should. Imagine this, because last year when they were dropping a bunch of GR SBs, and if anybody's rocking with SBs since even before the hype and then after the hype died down, which last year, let's be honest here, last year was the year, if anybody was here last year, was the year that a lot of people were saying SBs were dead. SBs are dead. They just fall off a cliff. Okay? But let me tell you something. If Nike starts only dropping SBs to skate shops, guess what? You're going to get people what? People are going to be mad as shit. People are going to be mad as shit, dude. People are going to be mad as shit if they only drop SB's skate shop only. Well, guess what? All those people that complain and bitch and complain and be like, oh, look, oh, these are bricks. Oh, these are sitting. SBs are dead. Well, guess what? Once again, if Nike ends up moving a little bit different, and they decide, be like, you know what, F it, let's just make SBs only, available at skate shops, then that's what happens. That's what happens, dude. We get more crash outs. Exactly. You're going to get more crash outs. I'm okay with that as well. Dude. I'm all right with that. That's why, like, when it comes to, like, years, like, of, like, certain things that are different every single year for Nike and the way they move, like, I don't blame them. Like, I truly don't blame them. If they're making things more limited, I don't blame them. This is why this is a channel right here for real sneakerheads, chat. Dead ass. You guys are all, listen, we're trying to, we're this is a channel with real sneakerheads in here. Every single one of y'all. No, I'm playing. I'm getting 3 pairs of Jordan 14s then, Kenny says. Yeah, because they are there's no skate shops near me, near us. That's when people get pissed. Sure, right? Kicks on demand. I get it. I'm not saying that everybody, right, kicks on the demand. I'm going to point that as well. I'm not saying that everybody is complaining, right? I'm not saying anyone's complaining. I'm not saying that everyone, is making fun of SBs being more available on the Nike sneakers app. I'm not saying that, but there is some out there. There's a crowd out there that just only cares about, limited things, things that when shit sits, like, it's like, all right, let's say this or let's say that, That's why I'm like, like when people come in here and saying like, oh, these are sitting, these are going to sit, like, why does it matter, dude? Like, why does it matter? Like, like, oh, these are sitting ducks. Like, bro, why does it matter? Like, why does it matter? Like, if it's available for you and it's easy cop, then good. Anybody that wants them, good. Then get them, right? If it's a shoe that you really, really want that comes around and you don't hit, I'm telling you, like, that's when the crash outs tend to happen. My closet's full of Vans. K-Swissism still a sneakerhead. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Todd Brown, if you're into Vans, you're into certain like silhouettes, you're still a sneakerhead. A sneakerhead doesn't define like of what limited stuff you have in your sneaker collection. Like, it's what you like at the end of the day. Like, if there's someone out there that only collects Vans and all that stuff, you're still a sneakerhead. You're considered as a sneakerhead. You're still considered as a sneakerhead. It's like my aunt, like, she's super into Adidas, and like, it's not like the most expensive shoes. They just like what's comfortable. And then, every time I go over to her house, they'd be like, hey, Rav, did you see my sneaker collection? It's not like there's no heat in there, like what you guys we would all consider as like heat. Like, it's whatever they like. So yeah, it's like, you're still considered as a sneakerhead. You're just into, certain things. I'm a sneakerhead. I can't afford them. Just like if someone had like, yeah, exactly, bro. Like, people care way too much about like what's sitting and what's reselling. You know what I mean? Like, it's at the end of the day, if you have a collection full of Asics, you're still considered as a sneakerhead. What up, Al Chang? What up, dude? That's different levels to sneakerheads. I'm a level 10. They're saying SBs were dead, but most of the effort I had to use for a sneaker this year were the Rodeo SBs. It is subjected always and forever. It will 100%, dude. It will forever and will be subjective 100%. That's why it's always been about resale at the end of the day, bro. Like, it's always been about resale. A collection is a personal and simple and plain, but what you like, BX says, yeah, 100% BX. I agree with that, man. There's level 2 sneakerhead. I'm a level 10. What does that mean, level 10, Cushy? What does that mean as a level 10? Like, what does that mean? They will cry about it when a limited SB comes out. Again, and only available in skate shops, Troll says. I did laugh at those 11 that just came out. I'm not a big fan of it, bro. And that's why I'm saying, like, you only see a few, like, non-OG or, like, new colorways that are coming out with Jordans, dude. Majority of this year alone, all we've been seeing is all re-retro. I said this, like, last week. That's all you really see is all re-retro shoes. Like, you don't really see too many like new colorways. You'll start seeing, here and there, but not as much. Not as much. Like these ones, I feel like these are gonna perform really well. G-Face for the 40-month re-up.
Goat emoji.
Where would you like? Not what StockX sells for a lot. Shout out my boy G-Face for the 40-month re-up, man. I appreciate that. Shout out my boy G-Face. Thank you so much, my brother, man. Thank you so much for the 40-month re-up, dude. Thank you, man. Thank you. Hopefully you and the family as well, G-Face. Shout out to Nova going through another year of school, man. Tell her Uncle Raph says I'll tell her she's doing very, very well. G-Face. Proud of you, man. Proud of you and the fam, bro. For real. Tell the wife I said hello as well. I'm okay giving up SBs mainly because I don't know what size to get. Tyler says, I feel you, man. I feel like when it comes to like sizing with SBs, it's always a hit and miss. What up, Brian? What's good, dude? Level 10 equals 3rd degree sneakerhead black belt, Kenny says. Level 1 collectors get away from me, Cushy says. What up, Larry? What's good, dude? Good morning, man. Good morning, dude. What up, dude? What up? Rafi's level 4, Jonathan says. I don't know what kind of level I am. A bunch of sneakers loaded up on Sneakers Soul Retriever app going crazy, Hunt says. I haven't really seen too many shoes that got loaded up. It's just great vibes, unless like I'm not seeing like certain shoes that are not loaded up on the Nike Sneakers app, you know. So there's a bunch of stuff. There's SBs, there's some Air Maxes dropping again, and then you get the all triple white foam posits dropping on the 20th, and they got great vibes. Nova's finishing school on Wednesday. She is such a big girl. Thank you, bro. I try my best, of course. No, you are doing enough, G-Face. You're not trying your best. You are doing enough, my guy. Trust me. I always say that's my homie. He's like, I don't think I'm doing enough. I was like, bro, you're doing enough. He's like, bro, I'm just trying my best. But I was like, no, you're doing enough. You're doing fine. Shout out my boy G-Face. Event and Elite, a whole bunch of restock on Sneakers app. Back end, Donkey Kong, Kobe's, Air Max 95s, Mandarins, Ja 2 Kool-Aids, Jumpman Jacks. Wait, what? A bunch of restocks on Sneakers app on the back end. Donkey Kongs, Kobe X-Rays, Air Max 95s, Mandarins, Ja 2 Kool-Aids, and Jumpman Jacks Neons. Huh. Dude, I'm telling you, dude. What did I say? Hey, man, listen. All I gotta say is if they do like random restocks this week, what did I say, chat? Okay? If they do some random restocks sometime early this week, what did I say? I mean, listen. All I gotta say is that if they're restocking unions, they can restock anything else. Truly appreciate if you know the mission of being a girl. Absolutely, bro. I know how it is, man. You already know you have my line, bro. You need anybody to talk to. You know I got you, G-Face. You already know, bro. You already know, bro. Day one, man. Facts Rap, I understand Nike and Jordan wants to do something new, but for over $200. But think about it, Kimi Lace. That's probably that could be the reason why they're pushing things a lot more. They're making things a little bit more limited, bro, because they know the prices are gonna go up. Imagine if they made hundreds of pairs of Jordans, and they make every single Jordan $215. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to pass on a lot of sneakers. Let's be completely honest here. Okay. So in order for them to still have hype with a lot of shoes, as they are bumping up the prices this year, they got to make things limited. It kind of equals out for amount of money that they already been making out of all the Jordans in the past years. But like, other than that, dude, like that is the way to do it, to make things a little bit somewhat limited, but at the same time available for everybody to buy, you know, because like average stock number for a Jordan, a typical GR is like 50,000. That is literally the average. Normally what we see is the average is like 80 to 90,000 for every GR that drops, but it's only been roughly around like 45 to 50,000, you know, a GR, you know. And Nike is still going to make their money regardless, right? I mean, even if they drop that amount of pairs, and that's just on the Nike Sneakers app. That doesn't account to all the pairs that they also drop, you know. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't with us taking shots in VC collection. Facts, G-Face. Look at Sneakers app, Carlos says. With the prices increasing, the only selling out with JD Sports Finish Line because of coupons. I mean, that's a big push, and that's why Nike and Jordan has catered heavy to Finish Line and JD Sports, though. You know what I mean? That's why they've catered to JD Sports and Finish Line pretty heavy, because I mean, think about it. I mean, with the coupons, like the coupons that you could utilize on all your shoes, like, I mean, $20 off and stuff like that. Like, they're obviously doing something right for Nike and Jordan Brand to really push Finish Line and JD Sports. And I'm really curious of what they're going to do with DSG. Rafi, my daughter turned 9 over the weekend. Can she get a birthday shout out? Her name is Kaysen. Is it Kaysen? Sorry, I might be terrible with names. Is it Kaysen? Let me know if I'm saying that right. Let me know if I'm saying that right or wrong. Is it Kaysen? Ryan. Let me know if I'm. It's hella restocks. Wait, what am I looking at? Yo, what am I? Larry, what am I looking at? Why can't I see this? Yo, hold on. Okay. Yo, it is. Is this bugging? Look at this. Larry just sent me this. I don't know if it's a bug or a glitch. Shout out to your daughter, Ryan. Tell her I said happy birthday. Is it Kaysen? Sorry if I'm saying her name wrong, Ryan. Happy birthday to your daughter, bro. For real, for real. Friday. Wait, what? Why did it say October 17th? Cactus Jacks. Yo, what is happening on the Nike sneakers app right now? Bread. Mambacitas. Wait, what is happening? These are all in upcoming. It looks like a glitch to me. Is that what was talked about? Is that the reason why it was talked about? It's a glitch, Raph. It looks like it. It looks like it's a glitch. I don't know if let me check my sneakers app, because obviously it doesn't show that on the desktop. Kaysen, okay. Kaysen. Shout out my boy Ryan, man. Hey, tell her I said happy birthday, bro. Tell her I said happy birthday. For real, for real. It's weird because I'm not seeing. Okay, now I see it on my app. Now I see it on my app. I think it's just a bunch of glitch, dude. Now I see it. If you guys go on your app and then go under upcoming, it says all that stuff. It's definitely a glitch. 100% a glitch. 100% a glitch. It's a glitch. You can't press the notify. Press the on notify me. Yeah, the dates are off on the sneakers app. Yeah. Hey man, listen. Hey, all I gotta say, maybe they're working things in the back end. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't matter, chat. Hear me out, dude. It doesn't matter, okay? Because you know what? We will be here no matter what. And I've said this about any other restocks that happen. We'll be here no matter what, chat. We'll be here no matter what, okay? Because it's obviously a slow week in a way. We got only the 14s. We got the foam posits. So, like, I wouldn't be surprised if anything else pops up. Like Dick's Sporting Good. Wouldn't be surprised if they do some sort of restock here pretty soon. Because they've done that before. And I think they'll do it again. Let me see. DSG sneaker calendar. I feel like there's going to be a mystery dropping very soon on the DSG website. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen soon. It's past drop date. Air Force One sold out in a shoe on release on the 13th. Kenny Power says. There's a lot of glitch. 100%. That's a crazy glitch though. I'm not gonna hold you. With the amount of shoes that it says that it's supposed to restock or drop, that's a lot. But like, I don't think it's gonna happen. I truly don't think it's gonna happen. Not gonna lie, I hope these soles do restock. I could see it happening. I mean, once again, I've mentioned this before. If we saw a union restock, right? If we seen a union restock, I could see everything else restocking. I could absolutely see everything else restocking. Abso-freaking-lutely. Wow. Okay. Listen, chat. I will make a video sometime this week Okay. I'm gonna go sometime this week. I'm gonna make a video with stock numbers. We already have, as of right now, we have the stock number for the Great Fives. I don't think I'm gonna post that video just yet. I think once it gets closer to the end of the week, but I'll show you guys the breakdown of the Ferrari 14s sometime this week, and the breakdown of each size. Because as it stands, dude, man, that's it. As it stands, I'm hearing 28,000 on the grapes. As it stands, 28,000 pairs on the grape Air Jordan 5s dropping next Saturday. 28,000 pairs, bro. That doesn't seem right, but that's what it sounds like. I need a membership, Turner. Turner, just re-up, man. If you want to re-up on a membership, you're more than welcome to, bro. You're more than welcome to. You're more than welcome to, my guy. This is the link. If you want to re-up, if anybody in here wants to re-up to the membership, you're more than welcome to. There's the link. It's pinned in the chat. If you guys want to go ahead and join up, you're more than welcome to. 28Ks on, yeah, that's insane, man. 28,000. I don't need those grapes passing. JD Sports, DTLR are releasing the Ferrari 14s on the 11th. Heard 21,000 on the grapes. Turner, man, thank you so much for the re-up, my guy. Thank you so much for your support, bro. Thank you. Appreciate that, my guy. Thank you. Gotta have the grapes. Just did. There we go, Turner. Thank you so much for your support, as always, my guy. As always, man. Thank you. If anybody else wants to re-up to the membership and become a green name in the chat, you're more than welcome to, man. I really do appreciate your guys' support, as always, and thank you guys so much for the constant support every single day. All right, every single day. Man, I'm excited for these. I'm excited how well, like, everyone's going to like these joints right here. I've seen these I think they saw this yesterday. Again, these are dropping, I believe, in July. So we have the Air Force One Kobe's.
Over a year already.
Deadly
Saluting
Venom for
face
the 13-month re-up. Rap repeat. Respect. Over a year already. Shout out my boy Deadly Venom. Thank you so much, my guy, for the 13-month re-up, man. I appreciate that. Rappy the True G. I appreciate that, Jeffrey. Shout out to my boy Deadly Venom for the 13-month re-up. I appreciate that. Ginger Beer says Jumpman Jacks on Sneakers app. Yeah, I think it might low-key be a glitch, bro. How accurate is the stock numbers in your opinion? I think it's pretty accurate, BX. I think after that we've mentioned about like the stock numbers for a certain shoe. What shoe was it again? Because I was showing stock numbers and everyone's like, oh, those stock numbers are cap. I'm like, okay, because it didn't show a size 13 stock and a size 10. And then when the shoe dropped, Sneakers app did not have a 10 and they did not have a size 13. So I'm like, okay, well then these stock numbers are 100% accurate if there's no 10 in the size 13, you know? So I think stock numbers are pretty accurate, but mind you, these are only stock numbers on the Nike Sneakers app. Okay. So if I hear stock numbers like, oh, there's 300,000 in a specific shoe, like I mean, or like 500,000 total, it's like I don't believe those stock numbers. Those are the numbers that I don't believe. Supposedly there's 500,000 around the entire world dropping. That is one that I do not believe. I'll say that now. I want to see that in hand. Chaka says, yeah, around that. Wasn't it the Air Max 95? Forgot which color Cushy Soul says. I don't remember. No, I don't think it's the Air Max 95. Was it? Maybe it was the green and black pair. Maybe it was that. Talking about the foams that just dropped, Finesse says. I don't know. Might be the foams. Maybe it was one of those. It was one of those two. One of those two where like the stock numbers, everyone's like, I don't think that's accurate. And this, I'm like, I don't know. Ryan Jacobs, appreciate you, my dude. Shout out my boy Ryan, man. Thank you so much for the re-up, my guy. And tell your daughter I said happy birthday. I really do hope she has an amazing birthday, and bless up, man. Glad to see that you're doing well, Ryan. Thank you so much for the re-up, dude. I need those Air Force One Kobe's. Yeah, they're supposed to drop 3 colorways. I think these are going to be numbered. low key. The 20th is all the white foams on sneakers app. Then August is a cough drop for me. Kenny says, hey man, listen, all I gotta say is, dude, August is gonna be an expensive month for me, chat. August is not only, well, not actually July too, because like I have to start shopping for my daughter. Both my daughters back to school shopping, bro. My little one's going to school, and Rose going back. She's going to 2nd grade, so it's like it's gonna be expensive, man. So I get blue and the black foams probably. Yeah, one of those two. Slime green foams is nice, Kenny says. I need those off there. Dude, these ones are sick, dude. These ones are sick. Like, these are dope. Yeah, those stock numbers were like 2 weeks ago. That alone proved stock numbers are legit. 100%. That's why, like, I told y'all, like, me personally, I don't really care too much of stock numbers. But the only reason why I show it because you guys ask for it. So, like, if you guys ask for stock numbers, I'll provide it for you guys, even though I don't really care for it. But, you know, stock numbers is like, I think it just depends, right? Because I think you guys, I think a lot of you guys could like go between sizes, right? Is that the reason why you guys like stock numbers? Like some of you guys, if you wear a size 10, it's like, all right, well, if there's more stock in a 10.5, like some of you guys tend to go for a 10.5, right? Is that the reason why you guys, all the Tekkens, man, Kenny, did you see how much the Tekkens have gone up in the resale market? Oh my gosh. Like, it's so crazy because if anybody remembers the Tekken foams, like when they first dropped, they did like a live drop for the Tekken foams. And like, it's so crazy because you know what's so funny about the foams is that like when the foam posits dropped at that convention, like a lot of those people that were in the crowd that wasn't really into shoes, right? They were thinking that they were getting the Tekken foams for free. They're like, like they were really thinking that. And then they were sitting. Where is it? These ones are crazy. It's these ones. These ones dropped on a live stream. I was watching it too. We were all on Discord when these dropped, and they did like an exclusive shock drop at like at a convention. And like they're like, yeah, we're about to drop these right now on Sneakers app. Everyone get your apps downloaded, get it updated. And then when they freaking dropped, everyone's all excited, like, yeah, because they probably thought they were getting free shoes. And they saw the price point on these. They're like, oh yeah, no thanks. So I bet you so many people passed. These dropped last year, August or July. Last year, July. Oh man, so many people passed in that crowd, bro. They saw the price point. They're like, yeah, no thanks. They were like, yeah, we just dropped these $250. And everyone went, dude, it was crickets in there. It was crickets. I would have been cooking. Oh, dude, it was insane. Like, there was so much stock that was available for anyone that was at that convention. And maybe there's maybe a couple people that actually went for them, but like they had a full stock on these on release day. And now the sales on these are insane. These are like a $1,000 shoe. Dude, size 9, 4,800 is insane. Yeah, if anybody remembers that, they had the I have the dropped on the Evo during the tournament. I have both pairs. There you go, DJ. Yeah, like if you guys, if they had like a live stream on YouTube, and I was watching it. I was like, oh, they're about to shock drop it. They're gonna shock drop it. So I mean, it's so crazy how much these are going for now. Crazy prices, man. You can't even get a size 8, 1,600 for his 8.5. So like these are going for a lot. The box, I think the box in general, the presentation about the shoe was amazing. Like I was like, I feel like there was not as much love that should have been with the Tekken foams, in my personal opinion. I think the Tekken foams should have got a lot more love than it did last year. Because I just like, why is everyone not giving love to these foams? Like it was a dope concept. I'm glad that they kind of did with the foam posit, and like the presentation with the shoe was cool too. And obviously they came out with multiple colorways, so I think it was a dope concept what they did. So does anyone, I honestly, I think I don't know where the tournament was. Yo, DJ, if you're still in here, where was that tournament? Where was that held at? What city? Does anyone's memorial status cash work yet? Snake John says. I'm not sure. They ain't let regular customers love. I mean, there was some. I paid now nowhere near that because I paid so early. But yeah. Oh yeah, the prices on these weren't what they looked like when they first dropped. Like the prices were a lot different than it was now. But obviously over time it went up. You know. So I mean, I am. Oh, was it Vegas? Damn, it was Vegas, huh? I mean, I am tired of people just saying that they got shit because the masses know it's very limited. Cappers, King Leo says, it's all good, dude. It's all good, bruh. You know, if you manage to hit on a limited shoe on a certain thing, like just imagine next year. Watch, oh, dude, imagine they go hard. They look dope. They look cool. They probably wouldn't look good on my feet. You know, like I told y'all that's how I feel about foam posits. Like they just don't look good on my feet. But I like foam posits. They just don't look good. They just don't look good on me. It was in Vegas. Okay. Dude, I'm wondering if Nike is gonna do anything like this year with Complex Con. So Complex Con again is gonna be out here in Vegas for a second year. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go this year. We'll see what happens. Bleed Green for the $5 donation.
Bleed Green 215 donated $4.99. What's up with the Nike restock on SNKRS app can't buy?
Bleed Green 215. What's up with the Nike restocks on sneakers app can't buy? Unfortunately, Bleed Green, that was a glitch. Okay, unfortunately, that was a glitch on the Nike sneakers app. If you're looking at all the pairs that you've seen, like Jumpman Jacks, Kobe's, and all the other stuff that you've seen on the Nike sneakers app, it was unfortunately a glitch, and I don't think it's happening. So just bypass that. It was definitely a glitch, bro. Evo Japan and Vegas are giant for us. Nerds each year, DJ says. Love to see it, man. Unfortunately, I don't think it was a glitch, man. If anybody was asking, that was a glitch on the Nike sneakers app. Okay. Yeah, it was like if you go, Big Tone, if you look at your Nike sneakers app and then you go to the upcoming, if you look at the upcoming, then it shows like a bunch of restocks on there, but it's a major glitch, bro. It's a major glitch. JD didn't change their dates for the Jordan 14 Ferraris, and they drop on Saturday on June 14th. Too legit says it's happening at 1 p.m. EST. Yeah, all right, Orlando. Yeah, everyone's just gonna believe you, huh? I don't think they do like huge restocks on Mondays. Normally with Jordan Brand and Nike, they like to do like certain things during the week. Like I don't think they're gonna do anything crazy. JD gets the 14s on Wednesday. Finish Line gets them on Friday. Sneakers app gets them on Saturday. Kenny Power says, "Yeah, we'll see what happens, man, for sure." I mean, this entire glitch this morning's got people on their toes. So like, it is Monday, so whenever people see something different that they normally don't see, people are gonna start asking and asking those questions. So it's fine. JD gets the 14s. Yeah, Cap Jeffrey says Nike likes to mess with my soul. Big Tone says, "No, you're good, dude. You're good, bro. It's all Gucci. Listen, we'll be here no matter what. Like tomorrow, when it comes to EA, we'll see what happens. Hold on, I gotta see where my what did they Premiere shipped with? I think they shipped with FedEx. What's today's date? The 9th. So I get my pair. Wait, I should be getting my pair tomorrow. I think I should be getting my pair tomorrow, chat. So we'll have a pair of the SBs in hand. Yeah, we'll have a pair of the SB Dunk Lows. I'm excited to see those, dude. Yeah, you guys listen, chat. I might have to check my Costco today for Pokemon. Like looking. Haley came in Wednesday and Unions came in today. There we go. I'm excited to see them in hand. I got mine Saturday. Those SBs are beautiful. Man, I'm stoked. stupid excited. What up, Drax? I'm super excited to see them in hand. My unions today from Sneakers App EA. They're just, what up, Chung? What up, dude? How are you? Haley's SBs of the year. I think they're the best SB by far so far, but I think the SBs are going to be better. The Supremes, excuse me, to be specific, I think the Supremes are going to be better. I'm supposed to get my Salehi Benbury Crocs tomorrow. There you go, Rob. Order me a pair of SB Paisley Browns. Should be here today. There you go. What was your guys all... Okay, hold on, chat. What was everyone's recent purchase so far? I even told myself that I wasn't going to buy that SB, but then I ended up buying it. Refresh it, load it up. Wait, what happened? What loaded up? What loaded up? I don't see anything loaded up. What loaded up? Tekken foams are so well made. The packaging is crazy. In my opinion, those are one of the top sneaker of the year. This is a big weekend. Do you want those Haley's? Do you want those Loki's, SB Navies, SBs? Get some drops this week. Facts, dude. Yeah, what was he talking about? What's loaded up? I don't see anything loaded up, bro. What is loaded up? I don't see anything. I don't see anything loaded up. White Air Forces? Lil Yachty's Air Force. This SB of the year, so good in the sunlight. I don't like the retro after 13 besides 17 and 13s. Got my Haley's on Friday on skate shops. You got to take a deep sniff when you open the bag. CFCFs, Union Restock, and Haley's. White Cement 4s. Just cop Travis Scott's. Mocha's Highs. Haley SB of the year, even though I don't have a pair yet. Dude, I'm excited to see. You guys will get some close-up looks of the SBs when I get them in. Like, I went a half size up, by the way, on those SB Haleys. I went a half size up, bro. I went a half size up. Kobe 6 Dodgers, I just pulled the plug on the Jordan 4 Brick by Bricks. There you go. Dude, you pulled the plug on the Jordan 4 Brick by Bricks. Dude, the Brick by Bricks... I'm telling y'all, see the Brick by Bricks in hand, especially the ones that were like low-key considering it. Dude, they look so damn good. Those SB football skin. Come on. No, it's not, Margot. Stop it, dude. Stop it. Those SBs are straight garbage, dude. Let's be completely honest here. Those football SBs are horrible. C. Marie, what up? Last call for the Haley SBs and Kobe Dodgers. My Dodgers came in today. C. Marie says, there we go, C. Marie. They got November drops, upload on Sneakers App. I'm not going to hold y'all. Like, I think I'm going to get rid of... I told you, I'm going to get rid of my Jumpman Jacks. I'm going to get rid of my Jumpman Jacks. I'm getting rid of them, my Mocha ones. I'm getting rid of those. Dude, White Cement 4s. Damn, dude. White Cement 4s, you could basically get this shoe for retail. White Cements. Anybody still need a pair of these? Like, deadass. I'm not even trying to troll or nothing. Like, these are sneaker of the year right here for me. Anybody still need a pair? Who in here still needs a pair of these? Who in here still needs a pair of these? This is my sneaker of the year, chat. Let me know who in here still needs it. There's no way that you don't have a pair yet that needs one. There's no way. Leather, it's not bad. It's still a really good looking shoe. JD never sent my White Cement. Did you get a refund, Dream? I still think the White Cement 4s, it's still a beautiful shoe. Still a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful shoe, bro. I'm keep missing out. Size 12. I have 2 pairs. Fire. Don't need them because I got the P-Rods, Delmix says. I got to double up. I'm good. Rafi is the YouTuber of the year, Cut Life says. Oh, gosh. Thanks, Cut Life. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you, dude. Dude, imagine when I'm telling you this right now. Okay, my last key was the Jackie Robinsons. Just wait until Travis one Lowe's drop. I'm going to try to... you know what I want to try to do? I'm going to reach out to Travis team, dude, and see if we could do another giveaway on the stream, bro. Deadass. I haven't talked to those dudes in a minute. I might have to reach out and see if we could do another giveaway here on this channel for Jordan 1 Travis's. That'd be sick. Wouldn't you guys want one? Another Travis Scott giveaway here on the stream, straight from Travis team. That would be dope. Draft in November, Nike SB, and okay. Yeah, you see Florida? Hey man, DTLR got my size. I don't even want them now. I need the fragments. Yeah, fragment Jordan 1 lows is gonna be probably the biggest stream this year alone. I think it's gonna be one of the craziest stream. It's gonna be the craziest stream this year. I don't know how we would do it though. Last time they gave us 2 minutes. Check your IG, Raph. The 54s. Okay, let me see. June 13th. Oh, they're dropping in Europe though. Am I the... Okay, hold on. I'm not a big fan of this shoe. Hold on. Shout out my boy Tito Kicks. Hold on. Okay, here we go. How do you guys feel about these? These are set to drop on June 13th overseas. Voodoo's over the frags. Straight to Toe says. Make it to a tooth only raffle. Tooth says. Haley grew on me. Low key want them. Finesse says. Dude, I'm not a fan of these at all. I'm not a fan of these. I think I think it was like CP3 that had these on feet. I'm not a fan of these. I think there's a few people like courtside that had these on feet as well. You guys like these? Let me know. Under retail on StockX. Go buy an analogy face says. These bets look too much like the Kobe Bruce Lee's. Not even that. Why detail only got... I'm not sure, Trav. I'm not sure. You like the Wu-Tangs? I wasn't crazy on Wu-Tang. You talking about the Wu-Tang dunks? I wasn't crazy on those. We hit on the account though for the Wu-Tangs. It's not even a Steelers goal, so no. I don't know. I think I'm not a fan of these. Sneaker of the year contender dropping this Thursday. The JJ Jones dropping this week. Dude, good luck on trying to touch a pair though. JJ Jones are set to drop this Saturday on asics.com at 11 a.m. EST. The Asics Gel JJ Jones. Kayano, is that how you say it? Kayanos? The Kayanos? Anybody like these? The Kayanos, the Kayano 14s. Am I saying that right? The JJ Jones ASIC gels. I like that gray pair. How much are those? I don't know what retail is for ASICs. What is retail for ASICs? I mean, I would assume like 190. What do you think, guys? Chat, let me know. 190? Bro, JJ Jones, I'm telling you, probably the only collab that gets like stupid botted, dude. Like, these get dumb botted. 180. Kayonos. ASICs overrated. Like the gel. I don't have a pair yet. Last time I had a pair of ASICs was like middle school when I was running track season. I had some ASICs. They're pretty comfortable. They're nice on feet too. It's going to be, I don't even know if this is going to be possible. That gray pair is sick. This gray pair is sick. We want a Rafi Collects fam hat. Yeah, I think the next hat drop, we're doing 100 hats, dude. We got a lineup going on. People saying 190 to 215. A6 and New Balance got the whole hood looking like a PE teacher's, Big Sizzle says. They look so bad I might get beat up for wearing those. What do you mean? Literally, like, this is like the... Instead of all the collabs, you got to think about, though, like, collabs on Cloud, A6, and New Balance are like the biggest sellers at like local Foot Lockers and Champ Sports stores. A6, New Balance, and On Cloud are like the most popular shoes sellers at your local foot stores. That's why you see a lot of them, because that's all people ask for is A6, New Balance, and On Clouds. On Clouds, a ton of people wear that shoe. All Nike Jordan heads getting mad for showing A6. Hey, there's nothing wrong with it. You know, there's nothing wrong to have somewhat comfort in your sneaker collection. Like, I can't wear Jordans every day, I'll tell you that. I tell you that, chat. There's no way that I'm wearing Jordans every single day. Just hit a pair of Kith A6. Did Kith? Oh, Kith drop them, huh? They normally like dropping on Monday. Kith A6 Monday program. Kith A6 2025. Oh, they're dropping at 11 Eastern time today. 11 a.m. EST. Anybody going for the Kith A6? Oh, bro, I'm done watching Raph. He shows one more non-Jordan. I didn't even know these were dropping this morning. They got all types of different colorways dropping. This one is dope. What's the retail? 180? What up, Brian? What's good, dude? Oh, that's right. It is Father's Day weekend. The wife asked me yesterday. She was like, "Babe, what do you want to do for Father's Day?" I was like, "I don't want to do anything. We don't really need to do anything." She asked me what I want. I said, "I don't want anything." I mean, she already got me a new iPhone. My girl got me a new iPhone for an early Father's Day gift, but I don't really expect anything. Shout out to all the fathers out there, especially the single ones. Shout out to single fathers out there. The fathers are doing what they got to do for their kids. Shout out to you guys. It is Father's Day weekend. I totally forgot about that. I like this, acknowledging other brands that are better quality and more yeah, I mean, like, dude, like, we cover everything. You already know we cover everything as much as possible, you know, with the A6. And even though I'm not like the craziest New Balance fan, but there's people in here that like it, you know. We don't only show all the hype stuff. You know, we show all the comfortable stuff. I thought you loved the Team Android. Hell nah. Does anybody else on Sneakers App show the Travis Dark Mochas? No, Tip. It's a glitch, bro. It's a glitch. It's a glitch, bro. Yeah, it sounds like it's gonna be a glitch. They may be comfortable, but things hideous. Come on now. Carlos says, no, dude. Listen. I just wore my New Balances the other day. You know, sometimes it's okay to like rotate some of your stuff in your sneaker collection. You know what I'm saying? It's fine. It's totally fine rotating some stuff in your sneaker collection. What up, Synergy? What's good? Just woke up. You didn't miss much. You get A6, but nothing beats getting something nice from Nike. Well, you could get, like, even if you want some comfort, even if you don't mess with the other brands, you could get some Vomeros. There's some good Pegasuses out there that are pretty damn comfortable, and they look really, really nice. But, like, I would say out of all of them, it would probably be like Vomeros or something. I said A6, not New Balance. What up, Piglet? What up, Piglet? How you doing? No, I'm doing well, Piglet. Yo, Piglet, I heard you met up with the homie Rami, dude. He told me the other day. That's dope, man. That's dope. Sorry if they has been said, but does JD now showing for? Yeah, so we'll be checking out tomorrow because the exclusive access for the 14 should go live. Going Ghost, what up, man? Oh yeah, P6000s. Oh man, I've been rocking my P6000s heavy. I'm back in the gym today, boys. Need to do a big stretch. Yeah, these are my go-to shoes right now. My go-to shoes when it comes to comfort. I just wear these to the gym. These are my gym shoes. Oh gosh, the P6000s. The P6000 Jordan SBs. I don't know if you guys ever heard of these. P6000 Air Jordan SBs. So this is my go-to gym shoe right now. Just hit on the black pair of Kith. Congratulations. There you go. Yeah, this is a very comfortable shoe. I got Tooth to get one. Tooth got one. They're hideous. The battle between style and comfort. Style is losing. Hey, listen, and they're green. Come on now. Get some Vimeros, Raph. Come on, they're green. And they're green. Ain't none of y'all old enough to go to the damn club. I don't know where I got that shoe at. I don't know where I got that shoe at. I think I got them at honestly, I don't remember. I think I got them on like Kith or something. I got it somewhere in a boutique store online. I don't know which one I got them at. Nike copied off Asics and those are P6000s. No, P6000s are comfortable. Definitely go. I think I went true to size on those. I went true to size and they're pretty comfortable. Went true to size and they're damn comfortable. Why you don't wear them? Kiwi laces. Come on, bro. And it's green. Come on, man. Come on, man. There ain't nothing wrong with them. They're really, really nice. I love my Vimeros. Yeah, dude, I got the wife some Vimeros and they look so damn good on feet. They look so damn good on feet, bro. So damn good on feet. Bro said upload stories like Snapchat is still popping. Straight to toe says, bro, people still use Snapchat. Do I spot green on those shoes? Yes, Marie, you do. I do have some green on them for sure, dude. Rapping with the green shoe. It's the come on, man. Listen, now you guys are surprised, huh? I've been having those. I told y'all there's only certain shoes that I don't like and some shoes that I do like. Come on, man. I like the 10 Vimeros, copped all green. Rafi loves green. I need to get a pair of Vimeros for sure. Like every time the wife wears her Vimeros to the gym, I'm like, damn, those look so good on feet. So good. What are the most comfortable shoes you have? Probably the most comfortable shoes that I have those New Balance Joe Fresh Goods, those 550s. Those are pretty comfortable. I have those I have the New Balance 740s. It's the Concept collab that I have, and then probably my P6000s. Like that's probably my most comfortable shoes that I have. Raph only hates Celtics and green Eagles green. I thought I like green. Rob says before I buy white cement 4s, will Nike restock? Cam says, I think so. It honestly, Cam, I'll tell you this. It just depends how patient you are. It's all going to depend how patient you are, right? So like if you want the white cement Jordan 4s, that's up to you. If you need them, get them. All right? If you want to hit them for retail, wait for a restock. That's up to you, dude. Because if you pay resale for white cement 4s on like StockX or GOAT, like you're literally going to be paying like over what? Almost $300 for the shoe. You know what I'm saying? So it's up to you though if you want to pay that price. 993s V1s are the most comfy shoes ever. Jessa and Field Travel. My are the Air Max TNs are my best shoe of the comfortability. Okay. Joe Freshgood 992s and 993s are so comfy. C. Marie says. My girl has those 9060s. She still wears them time to time, but she's been wearing, I'm telling you, she's been wearing those Vomeros heavy. Heavy, dude. We get about 30 minutes if anybody cares about the Kith drop. I'll probably pass on Kith this morning, 11 a.m. Eastern time, but it's Monday, so it's more of a chill day today. So I'm telling you guys, man. Hey, man, listen, chat. All I gotta say is this is probably gonna be the next cop. Someone mentioned it in the chat. If you weren't there for this, you wouldn't understand. Damn it. Where is it? This is my next cop, I think. Oh, say, can you see? Here we go. These are set to drop in July. I think I'm going for these. If I'm walking long distance, it's 990 V6 is only so comfy. White cement Ford StockX to 290 high is 320. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is gonna be the next cop, bro. This is gonna be the next cop, man. Like, you guys don't understand. Like, it's like honestly crazy to see that. Like, yeah, it's because I grew up on these. I had a pair of these. Got pushed back until September. Like, these just bring, like, a lot of the Kobe's that I've been buying now, like even the white, like what the Kobe's, like they just bring back so much memories. This shoe brings back so much fucking memories, dude. So much freaking memories, man. So much memories. Like the picture that I showed you guys that when I used to have these, I had like the Huff socks on, bro. I was wearing these casually. I don't even know what year I got these at. My aunt ended up getting these for me for a gift. I totally forgot like what year that was. I still have that picture on Instagram. I gotta find it though. Love that purple. It's nice. It's because you don't like Kobe's like that, Toof. You don't like Kobe's like that, which is fine. Moonwalkers pushed back in September. Dude, does it really? Don't tell me that. September? Well, that's my birthday month anyways. So that works as well. Fire, but pass for me. Can you do fireworks on 4th of July in Vegas? Absolutely you can. It's legal out here. Yeah, it's legal. You could. Let me find that picture. I have it on Instagram. Watch when KD6's release. Here it is. Dude. Yup. 2014 I had these. 2014. Chat. It's archived on my IG. Here it is. All right, I had the Huff socks on. You guys remember the Huff socks wave? Look at me. I was in LA. I don't even know what the caption was. I had these on. I gotta remember if I went a half size up on these. I'm pretty sure I did. Pretty sure I did. That's why, like, when I had these... Yeah, when I had these, dude, like, man, I wore these all the time. All the time. And if you don't have a pair of Kobe 9s, Kobe 9s are probably, especially with the material that they put, they have like the Flyknit material on them. And like, they're like dumb comfortable, stupid comfortable. Like, I feel like these are probably one of the most comfortable Kobe's that I put on my feet. Probably the most comfortable Kobe's it's a classic, bro. Moonwalkers, they came out with the Beethoven ones too. I don't know if those are dropping this year as well, but That's what I was saying, man. Like these, I'm excited when they come out, bro. Super excited when they bring it back. Super excited. Moonwalker, Kobe 9s. I wish they'd re-release the Master Kobe 9s, the lows. That pick is fire. Yeah, dude. This was taken with like an iPhone 5, I think. Like an iPhone 5, dude. Or I think it was like an iPod or something, dude. Because I didn't have a smartphone, but I had an iPod. And yeah, this was taken with an iPod, chat. Yeah, this was taken with an iPod. Dumb smart, dumb crazy, stupid comfortable, Orlando says. 100%, dude. And man, just don't sleep on the release. That's why, like, when you guys saw me do that unboxing with the What the Kobe 8s, like, it was just that feeling when I was, like, younger, bro. Like, that's when I was, like, shopping around for Kobe's around 2014, 2015. And I just couldn't afford, like, there was no way that I was spending $800 for, like, a dead stock pair of What the Kobe's. Like, just no way. And then, like, when my aunt still asks me, like, do you have that shoe? I told her, no, I don't have them anymore. I think I traded these. I either traded them or, like, I don't know what I did with them, to be completely honest with you. Because, like, the bottom of the shoes, because on these Kobe's, it has a translucent sole on the bottom. So, like, as you wear them, obviously, it's like one of those shoes that gets yellow. So the bottom of the shoes will 100% get yellowed if you end up wearing these casually. So just know that. These will 100% get yellowed. So let me see if I still have that. Yeah, I still have that video. I showed you guys this video already. Damn, the iPod Touch. Yeah, dude. Then the iPod Touch, talk about throwback, 100%. I didn't have the thing is, I didn't have a smartphone until I started dating the wifey. I didn't have an iPhone. I didn't have an iPhone until, like, I was like, I think I didn't get an iPhone until I was like a little bit after high school. See, look at this. B-Town kicks, bro. Look, I had the Bread 11s. Look how young I was. I was driving that van. I was telling you, the Boopty van, dude. What is this? Shout out my boy Jake B. Hold on. Yo, Jake. I don't know why it won't let me open. Oh, here we go. Let me copy and paste this, Jake. Let me see this. How did you riz the wife? MySpace? Nah. She slid in my DMs, dude. Alright, hold on. Let's play this real quick. Look at this. Look how young I was, dude. Crazy. So I still have them here. Still have them. Told you guys, I was taking the display pieces from Champs, dude. When I used to work at Champs, I told y'all I was taking all the display pieces. This was all from Champ Sports, dude. We were throwing them away, and I asked my boss if I could just take it home, and I took it home with me. Yeah, literally. MySpace HTML was goated. Facts, bro. Dude, these Kobe Easters are still sick. I don't think they'll bring back any Kobe 10s, though. I listen. That's why I'm saying, like, these are so damn clean. There's no way, man. Listen, I watch. I get you guys influenced to buy these Kobe 9s, dude. Now we know why he got fired. Nah, bro, listen, that's when I was a part-timer, dude. I was a part-timer. I was a part-timer at Champs, dude. Part-timer at Champ Sports, dude. Falling text and Sean Paul MySpace music. Oh man. Raph has a AOL email address. Dude, I still have Yahoo, bro. I still have Yahoo. Quit the cap, bro. All right, here we go. Chat, this was a shoe that like was brought up to me a couple times, and I don't even know if this is real or not. The Nigel Sylvester Air Jordan 4 Bike Air in the black colorway potential samples have been revealed. I honestly thought these were custom. Like, hear me out real quick. Hear me out on these. Hear me out on this. Like, to be completely honest with you guys, like, I'd rather have black hats than these. I'd rather have black hat Air Jordan 4s over the Nigel Sylvester. If they did a brick by brick version of it, I'd rather have the black hats. The White Thunders. The thing is, like, this reminds me of like just like a regular like Durabuck Jordan 4 11 lap 4. Just I rather have the black hats. These are okay. I just don't think they'll do this. Like, the next Jordan 4 is going to be that fire red. If they drop another Nigel Sylvester, it's going to be the fire red. It's going to be that fire red colorway. Yeah, they wouldn't. That's what I'm saying. They wouldn't bring these out if it's the same year as the Black Cats, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, I honestly thought when these first dropped, like, I truly thought this was a shoe that it was just a custom. So I don't think this is like an official release or official, could be samples, could be customs. Yes, sure. You need a BX spike. That's why Silverback says that's how they're gonna look. I don't know. These are okay. That's why I'm saying black hats all day. Black hats all day on these. Over these. Ruin the bricks. How? Collie says. I wouldn't even consider this as a brick by brick though. Like the brick by brick. It's just like it wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't make any sense if they bring out a Jordan 4 and then call it a brick by brick in the black colorway. Wouldn't make the concept of the story wouldn't make any sense. It would be a completely different story to why they choose a certain color, right? Like the brick by brick, the color was made the way it was because of the story behind the shoe. Like, what would be the story behind these? Like, I'm curious of what the story is going to be with those Jordan 1 lows that they're dropping with the Nigel Sylvester Jordan 1 lows. Like, I'm curious what the storyline is going to be with that. They're going to do EA for the grapes? Probably. Maybe. They'll probably do an exclusive access for the Grape 5s. Yeah, I think so. Like, that's the thing about this shoe, too. Like, the entire shoe is black, and then you have this one section of the shoe white. Not a custom wrap. They are UAs, and y'all call them reps grader. I don't know. Like I said, this was just a shoe that just got sent to me like multiple times. These are fake shoes that were made by fantasy manufacturers. Have been all over the rep community for like a month, but they still fire. Num says. Rather have the White Thunders. Oh yeah, dude, I forgot about the White Thunders. Those White Thunders are kind of slowly creeping up in the resale market too. I forgot about those. I would still take the Black Cats over the White Thunders though. I would still take man, these are up at damn, dude. These went up. What up, Pete? Dude, this shoe went up. What happened? They're at $375. Everyone thought these were bricks. Oh, man. What the hell happened to these? Man, I remember when these first dropped. Obviously, they sold out. There are so many people that were like, these are going to be bricks too, Raf. Like, oh my God. Like, here we go. Yeah, these went up like crazy. There's something about the Thunders. Like, the Thunders in general, they just go up. Black and white. I mean, these are just a black and white shoe. Like, I feel like you treat these as like the black metallics, where like a lot of the young kids like these shoes. Like, I see these in the wild a lot, especially with the younger crowd. I see this in the wild like crazy. I see these today. I see these a lot. These black metallic 5s. I seen white cements already on feet. Like, when I went to go pick up Pokemans the other day. Like, when I went to go pick up Pokemon cards, like, the white cements were on people's feet, bro. I've seen like 3 people wearing white cement 4s. Yeah, it's the simple, just black and white. Just black and white sneakers. Goes with basically everything. That's too much for that shoe. Oh, absolutely. I'm not paying $400 for this shoe. I'd rather have like the military black 4s over these too. Something wrong with no OGs go for more. Well, the thing is, when it comes to OG colorways though, Red, they like to saturate that shoe a whole lot though. Like, they didn't really drop too many of these pairs. I see nobody. No, I see a whole lot of people out here in Vegas wearing white cement 4s already. It's because it's sunny. I told you, it's gonna be a nice little summer shoe. White cement 4s. You're gonna see like out here in Vegas. You see a lot of types of different shoes though. But at the end of the day, like, white cement Jordan 4s, I've seen already in the wild, pretty heavy. My Legend Blue 11 still on ice. Still Finesse says. Sold my White Thunders for $400. Prefer OG colorways in the rotation collection now. Yeah, it just depends where you live, dude. Like, when it's raining, like, you're not gonna see people wearing white cement 4s in the rain, dude. Like, you're not gonna see white cement 4s in the wild in the rain. Like, ain't nobody in here wearing white cement 4s in the rain, bro. Ain't nobody. And I doubled up. Damn, dude, it's gonna be 103 degrees today. What the hell am I supposed to do today, chat? Dude, today is gonna be 103 and tomorrow's gonna be 105. By noon, it's gonna be 100 degrees. Might have to get back in the pool again. What shoes you seen the most in Vegas, Raph? I feel like it's all around, man. Like, there's nothing really specific, like anything specific that you normally see. Like, you still see Travis's, like, you know, I kind of go I don't really go based off like where I go. Just like anywhere I go, like, there's always all types of shoes people are being, wearing, Summer in Vegas. You're right. It's raining in New York. I heard to sit on white cement 4s. Seen people wear straight fire in the rain and didn't care. Like, Finesse. For me, like, growing up in Washington for a good amount of times, like, if it starts raining, you ain't wearing no heat, bro. Like, just no way. We just talked about Brian. I'm not a fan of those at all. I'm not a fan of those. It's mid-70s in Seattle, Raph. Move back? Nah. I'm good, dude. I love Vegas. Let them cheeks out of the pool, Cut Life says. Bro, there was so many people at the pool yesterday. It was insane. I was at the pool for 3 hours. Me and my kids and the wife, like, we were there for 3 hours, bro. Dude, you should see my back, dude. My back is super tan. Rainy days ain't wearing no mics. Hat can't wear them a lot, and by street times, I'm not wearing J's in the rain. Hell no. The one Jordans that I would wear in the rain are probably 11s. The Jordan 11s are like one shoe that I would wear in the rain. It's because they don't really get dirty. And plus, it's like you got like the patent leather on the shoe. So it's like you just rub it off. Dude, I wear my Eric Emanuel shorts all the time. The thing is, I'm getting one of those sock tans. Raph, you got the true Filipino color now? Not close yet, bro. Not really close. Getting there, though. That's why you wear a shirt in the pool? Dude, who does that? No one's wearing a freaking goofy ass shirt in the pool, bro. You ain't swimming with the shirt on. There's no way that you're wearing a t-shirt in the pool. Yeah, I got a sock tan for sure. Like, on my ankles, 100%. You ain't wearing a t-shirt in the pool. If you get water in between that pattern, it's gone. It's SpongeBob squeaky boots, Mark says. Bro, I was like, I ain't saying nothing. I ain't said nothing, but dude, there was a dude wearing his freaking Crocs in the fucking pool. I'm like, if you don't take them shits off, bruh. Man started he put his Crocs on and he went in the pool. I'm like, what are we doing here? Like, what are we doing here, bro? Which one should you wear to? Wear the Amo Maniers. Wear the Amo Maniers. Amo Maniers, Tooth. Amo Maniers. Amo Maniers. Wear your Amas. Tooth always shows the pictures what he should wear to work, chat. What are you guys picking? He has those gray 4s. You got the Amo Manier 4s, and then you got these red cements. It's self-cautious, yeah. Air chips and the ECGs are my rain shoes. I wouldn't say insecure. I mean, I don't know. There was a big dude in the pool. He was a big dude. He didn't wear no shirt. I guess it depends on the people. Wet cements, bruh. Yeah, wet cements. Sorry, my bad. You want those? I would say Amas. Wear your Amas today. Choosing shoes without. Well, that's the thing, dude. Like, when it comes to like your outfit, you start with the shoes first. As a sneakerhead, that's normally how it works, right? You see what shoes you're wearing first, and then the outfits come. That's when the outfit gets chosen. If you wear your t-shirt in the pool to hide your fat, that shirt just gonna stick to all the big back anyways. Just remove the shirt and own it instead of appearing insecure. I wear a shirt in the pool. You ain't ready for all the all this jelly, Brian says. I wear a shirt in the pool. Yeah, man, listen, it's all good, dude. If you wear a shirt in the pool, I don't even care, dude. If you're in a shirt in the pool, that's fine. You didn't mind seeing videos and the giddies and the big dudes at the pool. Wow, what up, bro? What up, dude? It's your selection. I can tell the fit probably trash. Yo, what is happening? Dude, wear something that matches your Walmart vest, Trek says. Facts. I wear tanks in the pool, the light fabric. It's only insecurity. That's it. I mean, I don't know. Shirt, no shorts. Wow, that's crazy. Yo, Brian says he's wearing a shirt with no shorts. Hey, man, listen, I ain't judging. You gotta get it. You gotta get the tan. You have to get the farmer's tan and get all your legs all tan. Yo, Raph, I wore a Hirachi today to walk the dog, and the comfort on them and Scream Greens are crazy. Dude, Hirachis are still comfortable. Yo, if anybody's going for Kith, you got 4 minutes. You got 4 minutes, bro. You got 4 minutes on Kith. Not a single adult cares what you like besides yourself. You don't like. The thing is, like, dude, like, it's fine. Like, wear a rash guard if anything, Straight to Toe says. He's going to Winnie the Pooh style, Larry says. Wear a tall tee in the pool, no shorts, Cut Life says. That's insane, dude. That's insane. We want truth. Wizard Snakes. White shirt, no shorts. That's what I get out of the pool. You see everything, Brian says. It's so crazy, dude. Listen, that can't be like, Brian, cannonball. T-shirts in the water is a workout, Straight to Toe says. I mean, yeah, because it gets heavy. I wear straight up European style banana hamrocks in the pool. In all honesty, it's a big cringe when the old head Speedo guys come to the pool. Hey, man, listen, as long as they're comfortable, dude, whatever, bruh. Just don't sit next to me. They're calling them the pandas. Ron says. Where's the restocks at? We'll see if there's restocks this week, because it's somewhat of a slow week this week, and we'll see what happens. Tomorrow we got EA for the 14s, so that's what we got for tomorrow. But we got about 2 minutes if anybody's going for Kith. All right, if anybody's going for Kith, we got about 2 more minutes, bro. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. My foot just would go crazy in 350s, slipping from side to side. Sub Bull says. Just imagine wearing Crocs in the freaking pool. What up, dude? Say what's up, chat. Want to say hi? Say hi. Then.
Scared me.
Say hi. Say what's up.
What's up?
What's on Kith? It's gonna be the A6 if anybody's going for the A6. Those big bellies so goofy. Jeffrey says we have to switch the iPads. They weren't. I don't think they're fully charged. Man, the chat has been everywhere this morning. Yeah, some people, I think they had a raffle already. I think Kith did a raffle this morning, or not this morning, but they winners went out for the Kith. So I think for this morning, it's just gonna be the rest of the inventory that they couldn't sell. So I'm passing on Kith, just waiting on the 14s, Ferraris, and the Jordan 4 brick by bricks. There we go. What's up, Finesse? It says, what's up, Riley? Yeah, she's. It's like her older sister, dude. Rose bro, she's the one that sleeps in most of the time. Like Riley, it don't matter what time she freaking sleeps. She get up early, dude. She's an early bird, not her sister. Her sister hates it when you wake her up. Like, she's the grumpy one in the morning. I was like, well, at least I got one that's energized. At least both of them are energized. I just locked my foot down better than 350s did, Sub Bull says. We got 1 minute. 1 minute, chat. 1 minute if anybody's going for the A6 this morning. 1 more minute. All right, 1 more minute. Whole Kith loadout mid-juice call, he says. I'm not crazy on them, but I'm sure there's people in here that's probably going for them. So if anybody's going for Kith, good luck. It's just gonna be the bunch of crumbs. All right, here we go. Let's see. It's just gonna be the remaining stock. I bet you it's not gonna be a whole lot. Bet you this one didn't sell out. Size 8 up to 11. Yeah, some of the sizes are still available. Some of them don't even have certain sizes on them. Damn, that black colorways, they got full size run on them. Yeah, there's some sizes should be somewhat easy, because there's a lot of sizes still left. There's still a lot of sizes still left on some of these colorways. Yo, Raph, you think the Yeezys will go up in price? Nah. No, I don't think so. Only certain like OG ones. Like, I feel like the only ones that go up is the OG ones. There's so many sizes available for certain ones. Only certain colorways got certain sizes. Wave Runners are the best. I would say like Wave Runners 700s. Like, those are going to be forever the best Yeezys in people's eyes. 700 Wave Runners. 700 3-1 V1s, V2s. Like, Yeezys cooked. Yeezys are done. It had its time. Yeezys had its time, bro. Page not found. One of them just sold out. They're selling out, though. They're selling out. If anybody wants to go for Kith, here's the link. There's the link to Kith. If anybody's going for Kith this morning, there's some size available. Some of them, most of them are like only have selected sizing. So if you press it, some of them are selling out. I'm ready to get rid of my pairs, Subbull says. Yeezys in 2025 is wild work. I just feel like it's like there's still people that wear their Yeezys. They're just not as popular. You know what I mean? Because like after the whole incident with Ye and Adidas, everyone was just over it. And then we just kind of move on to the next drop, you know? Hold on, chat. Here it goes. Don't forget to smash that like button. Yes, sir. Make sure you guys run it up if you guys don't mind smashing that like button. I really do appreciate you guys as always for tapping in. Let's get to 250 likes if y'all don't mind, man. I want to thank you guys so much. It's Monday and a lot of you guys showed out as always. Tomorrow we have the Ferraris. All right, Ferrari 14's EA. We'll start to like trickle down to see if that release date is accurate. I still think it's a glitch. You know, I think it's still a glitch. I still think the shoe is still dropping on Saturday. It might be a glitch on JD Sports and Finish Line, but we're gonna have to wait and see on Wednesday. All right, chat. But we're gonna end the stream here, man. I really do appreciate you guys hanging out with me as always. Once again, let's get to 250 likes on the way out. If y'all don't mind smashing that like button. But tomorrow we'll be live, same time, same place. You know, we'll be live. We'll be live tomorrow for exclusive access for the 14s. All right. I appreciate you guys as always. Hit that like button on the way out. Thank you guys so much for the constant support as always. Follow me on Instagram if you guys haven't followed just yet. All right, follow me on IG at Rafi Collects if you guys want to see other stuff other than just seeing me on YouTube. But I'll see most of you guys tomorrow morning. I'll try to see if there will be a video later this afternoon. I'll try to get the stock breakdown for you guys for the 14s as well. But other than that, man, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me as always. You guys stay safe on this fine Monday, and I'll see a lot of you guys tomorrow morning, guys. All right, you guys have a good one. Thank you guys so much for tapping in as always, and I'll see you guys later. All right, have a good one. Stay safe. Don't work too hard. I'm out ya. Peace out, guys. Appreciate you guys. Have a good one. Peace.
There's no denying what we want.